Welcome to the North. Mist-covered forests, frozen lakes, long-buried secrets. The world is changing. Railways spread, science overtakes superstition. Cities rise along with the illusion of safety. But beyond the light, in deep woods and on wind-swept shores, something older stirs. This is Vaesen, a Nordic horror role-playing game set in 19th century Northern Europe. The players you see around me are part of the Society, a secret order cursed with the sight. They see what others deny. Creatures of myth and nightmare are real, but they do not like being forgotten. But sometimes the greatest horror is the one we carry. Welcome to Vaesen. So in last week's episode, in the aftermath of the boathouse deaths hung heavy over the castle, while Julian tended to a concussed constable felled by a suit of armour incident, others searched Elin Jarve's home, uncovering notebooks hidden beneath the floorboards, records kept by Elin and by her grandfather, whose bones still lie in the waters of the boathouse. Elin had planned to expose the Society, tying their fate to her family's mysterious past. Julian secretly destroyed her first notebook to keep the police from uncovering too much. Meanwhile, Sebastian and Maude attempted to soothe relations with the law, urging them to take over the investigation. Back at the castle, tensions rose as Tyka read aloud Ellen's damaging notes about Anna, Julian, and herself. In the heat of the moment, Anna blurted out what she thought was Tyka's secret, branding her a werewolf, deepening rifts of mistrust. Matters only grew stranger when a visitor arrived, Reverend Dodgson of Rose House in London, who claimed to have made a note in the Speculum Umbrae decades before his time. He seemed to recognize ghosts' true nature, spoke in riddles about the Ulu massacre, and then vanished like a spectre, leaving behind the book open on a description of the Seal of Solomon, the stone of dominion capable of dividing and binding souls. Exhausted and fractious, the Society clashed again. Henrik pressed Anna about finding her brother, Victor reopening old wounds. Julian accused Henrik of not being a priest at all and admitted he had already written to the abbot to voice his doubts. Words turned to blows, broken only when Julian, furious and wounded, tried to leave until Anna stopped him, swearing at last to touch the chain she had always refused before. Alone with Henrik afterwards, Julian shared one final, chilling truth. He can sometimes see when a life is destined to be cut short. With Henrik's permission, he revealed the fate awaiting him. Henrik Gustafsson will not live to see the 1st of November.
Such a cliffhanger to end on, oh my god.
I have to say, it would have been very hard to have written a better cliffhanger than that, but there we go, people.
Oh my god. Gotta make sure I can see.
So, when we left you all, obviously, Henrik and Julian had just had that ta-da moment, and everyone else was kind of had gone off to bed. So, yes.
Sorry, but I literally came as food was arriving.
Not to school. Not
to school. Before we all go to sleep, Anna would like to quickly go and barricade Julian into his room. So that he can't do a Julian and escape in the night. So if the door opens out, she would like to put stuff in front of it. If it opens in, she's going to tie it to another door handle.
Yeah, so when are you planning on doing this? Because obviously you've gone upstairs to your bedroom because you were going to do something.
So essentially, because we were all thank you so much. I've gone through this. Sorry. So essentially, because we were all
just a minute, Henrik, you're muted. We can't hear you.
That like intense conversation. So Anna's gonna just wait until she hears like Julian and Henrik's bedroom doors closed, and there's just like sneak, tie, bed / read Julian's notebook.
Okay.
So, yeah. Do I need to roll anything to lock Julian in his room?
Tell me how you're planning on doing it, first of all.
Okay. Well, does Julian's door open into his room or out of his room?
You're also assuming that Julian is going straight to his bed.
Yes. If he's not, this is going to be real awkward, and I'm just going to lock him out his room.
To be fair, I sort of finished on a note and then sort of went into my room. So I'm inside.
Gesundheit.
Mercy.
So tell me,
So
people.
which way does Julian's door open?
It opens, I believe. Right. Let's bring the map of the castle up. I'm fairly certain I've had all the rooms opening into.
Okay. In that case, Anna's going to take some rope and tie it round the door handle of Julian's door, and then whichever door's opposite, she's going to turn and tie it to that.
So let me just bring this up for people who are watching online, so that they can see. So Julian's room is, for those that got the map open, this is Julian's room here.
Mm-hmm.
And Sebastian's room is opposite. Oh no, their room doors, okay, they open into the corridor.
Oh, in that case, Anna's going to go get, I'm assuming there's a doorstop somewhere in this castle, and she's going to jam that under so he can't open the door.
Even more chances for comedy then.
Okay.
Do I need to roll anything?
Nope.
Perfect. He's in there. Anna's going to go to bed and literally, like, almost as she's closing the door, she's opening his freaking journal and leafing through it.
So you'd like the journal. It's actually been sat in your handout since last week.
I'm going to read the journal now.
So yeah, I've loved the fact that it's been sat there waiting for you to read it.
So excited. All right.
Okay. What about anybody else? Or is everyone just going to go to bed?
Well, Henrik can't sleep after that, so he's going to go out to the chapel. Well, first out to the stables to grab some wood, and then over to the chapel.
Oh, I say. That sounds intriguing. So, again, for people watching online, let's just sync that up so people can see what we're talking about. So the castle has, what are you doing, Julian? So the castle has a chapel just there, and the stables are over in the other corner with William the pig. So yeah, okay. Henrik is heading off that way. Really? That's really interesting, Julian. Thank you for sharing.
I don't know how to turn. I've tried to turn my Bluetooth thingamajig off. I'm giving it a clean. So if everyone could just ignore anything that Julian actually says. Maybe he snores like that. Maybe he's having a nightmare. He's having a nightmare. There you go.
I thought that was him trying to get out of the door. Now that
Maybe it is. Maybe it
just
is.
Cordy furniture.
Right. Is anyone doing anything, or can we?
We're sleeping. We're sleeping, bro.
You're sleeping, right? Henrik, is there anything you want to do before bedtime?
Well, after that revelation, I don't feel like going to sleep, so I am going to begin work on a small graveyard out back to the side.
There is
chapel.
there is a small graveyard already. I've just
Okay,
not got it
well,
marked
I'm
on
going
there,
to
but there is a graveyard there.
I'm going to improve it because it's going to get some bones in it soon.
Fair enough. So you're kind of prepping it for Harold, as it were.
Yes, and anybody else that happens to die on the grounds in the next while.
Fair enough. So are you expecting that to take the whole night? So you're going to stay up?
I don't know. At least a couple hours. I don't know. Until I'm exhausted enough to sleep.
Fair enough. Well, it has been quite the day, but
I'm not mentally prepared after the cliffhanger. I'm not mentally prepared to sleep at the moment. So Henrik is going to use his hands for a bit.
That makes perfect sense. So Julian, you're going to sleep. Okay. Can you have a look at the message I've just sent you, please, Julian? Anybody else doing anything? If not, we can fast forward to the morning. Because I think Henrik will probably be up all night.
Just to clarify, everyone except Taika did actually overhear that conversation.
Correct.
That's what yeah.
Unless Maude was covering her ears and politely going to bed.
Maude was not covering her ears. Maude is a journalist. What do you expect?
Oh, hello, Abby, who's watching us. Nice of you to join us. I don't know if you ever met the people who are playing Maude and Anna. They weren't around this year, but they've been around the 2 years before. Sorry, Abby is one of the techs at the space. Lexi's just realised who it is.
That Abby! Yay!
That Abby!
That Abby. She faithfully comes to just about every show we do, no matter seemingly what we're doing. She's come to see After Shakespeare twice, bless her.
And now she's watching this show. Okay, so...
So be entertaining, everyone, now.
No
We've got a rep to keep up.
Okay, well, it's morning, guys. So wake up, rise and shine. Will a night sleep in our own bed help with any sort of physical damage? Good to see your English hasn't abandoned you, Sebastian. No, not really, because it's been a bit of an eventful time. So, no. It's been sleepy, and it's stopped you from getting worse, but it's not been enough to make you feel any better. So in the morning, people.
What do you mean?
What do I mean? Just that.
We stay at 3 physical damage, all of us. Are you serious?
Not all of us. Somehow I'm on 2.
I'm fully physically
I'm on 2
ill.
as well.
I'm just mentally damaged.
Are we
Correct.
talking about Anna or you? It's just...
Definitely Anna.
Right.
Me injured on both fronts.
Okay. So, morning, people. And people, you stumble downstairs to breakfast. Not that's going to be awkward for anyone at all, apart from Julian, who can't get out of his door.
Oh, yeah.
What's going on?
I'm assuming Anna's still asleep. Julian's going to wake up before she does, so she's still out of it. She was up late reading his journal.
Well, I mean, you can try and...
Anna, is this you? I know it's you. Come and let me out.
Well, you got Sebastian opposite you, to be fair. Yes, you can, Sebastian. Absolutely. Your memento you can use to heal 2 points. So yes, you could all choose to say that when you go to bed, you spend some time and reminisce and think, and it calms you down. And it helps you with wonderful, miraculous things. So, yeah, that's not a problem at all. Right, morning. Come on, people.
Who's rescuing Julian?
Maude, as she comes downstairs, will hear Julian thumping on the door and just look
Laugh.
around, roll her eyes, and then go over and remove the furniture that Anna has stacked in front of it.
No, it's just a door wedge.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice and easy.
yeah, nice and easy.
Remove the wedge, step back, let Julian open the door.
Ah, for God's sake, what was that?
I can only assume that somebody wanted to make sure you didn't leave after having another change of heart.
Somebody, well, first of all, I was too exhausted, and second of all, we all know who that someone is.
Well, I mean,
But I admire you trying to protect her. Anyway, let's say no more about it. But I'm hungry. Let's go and eat.
excellent idea.
Okay, so breakfast, normal sort of thing that you're all used to. Good food provided. Are you joining people for breakfast, Henrik?
Yes, I will. Yes, I will.
Okay.
Anna wanders down as well at some point, looking a bit
Okay.
tired.
So is everyone there now for
Everyone's
breakfast?
down for breakfast. Yeah.
In which case, Maude is going to clear her throat and just suggest that perhaps there are some things that we all need to talk about as a group. And perhaps before the police return to this house, it might be a good idea for us to
Get our
either
stories straight.
hear or... Yes, and also perhaps iron out a few issues between us, so that we're in a good place by the time the police get here.
Ms. Martin, as ever, you are the figurehead of diplomacy.
I try. Perhaps we could take coffee in the drawing room, or else stay here if people feel they need the support of a nice strong table to lean upon.
Anna, who's got a bacon sandwich halfway to the mouth, is like, can we stay here and chat while we eat?
We can. Is everyone here?
Yep.
Right. Hold on.
So, yeah. Anna goes back to eating her sandwich.
I'm happy for someone else to volunteer what the most important item might be.
Okay, well, I'm going to start then. So not to beat around the bush, but I think everyone other than Taika, who very sensibly went to bed early, heard the conversation that happened between Henrik and Julian last night.
Anna goes wide-eyed, just like, Maude!
I think there have been enough secrets and enough separate conversations in this house already. And given that we are under investigation for various offences which may or may not result in some kind of prison term, I think the time for being anything other than straightforward with each other has passed.
In that
Well,
case,
yeah. Well
Here,
said.
here.
Julian, you can see the future.
Sometimes.
I don't know what to do with that information.
Oh, but don't worry, I can't see what you're going to
I
say.
do not want you to look into my future. I do not.
I
know
wouldn't. I promise
what
you that
life-
even were I capable of doing so, I would not look into anyone's future. But yes.
But
Well,
you did
one
look into Henrik's.
Perhaps you can tell us how you received this ability.
Perhaps we should all mind our business on that front.
I feel like no. I feel like we need to know, Julian. That's not human.
And that's not happening.
Seriously?
Correct.
You got at Henrik for keeping secrets last night, and you're going to keep this a secret?
Yes, because isn't being exactly as everyone else is doing unto one the theme of the day?
You do realise, like, knowing how things are going to die could be really useful in defeating this sort of Nastrum thing.
I
Could
can
have been
assure you it
helpful
will not
with,
be. It's very specific, I fear.
Have you had it before? Or is it just when you're angry at someone?
No, it's happened before.
Has it happened since
Might
you were a child?
have helped Franzibold. Nothing there?
Wasn't like that.
Have you always been able to do it?
No.
Was this related to the whole Anna sort of mimes a thing?
What?
The what?
Anna gestures in a way that she's trying to convey to Julian that she's referencing something that she's not sure everyone else wants to know, and again goes.
I really hope that you are not referencing William in this. William does eat everything, but
No, not William.
the dragon?
Fairies.
Why do you have to bring them up? And yes, something like that. I'm not going to talk about it, but suffice it to say, if I can do something about it, and I'm not put past my limits, I shall.
Okay.
Does that satisfy everyone?
No.
Not really, and your tone leaves a little to be desired, Julian.
What do you want me to do?
Explain to us how you have the ability to sense people's deaths. That would be the number one thing for now.
No.
And pass me the bacon.
Julian puts his fingers all over the bacon and slops a few onto Henrik's plate.
Anna rolls her eyes at Julian. Julian, all right, you're getting at Henrik because he's keeping secrets. You were like the poster child for secret keeping.
I never said he kept secrets. In fact, it would probably be very healthy for everyone at this table if he kept a few more, like any of them. To be honest.
I might have to mute myself at this rate.
And it's like, Maud, help.
Julian turns to Maud as if to say, come on, do your best.
We really should have left the door jam in place.
Maud looks around, takes a deep breath. If we park this for a moment, and perhaps ask Julian, do you know anyone else's date of death in this?
No.
I don't want to know, Anna covers her ears.
Don't worry, nobody else's. And I am fairly certain on Henrik's, but something could always happen. Once or twice, things have changed in the past, last minute, but I'm never wrong at the last minute.
In that case, what can we do to stop it? What are things that have helped it not come true?
If I think of anything, I'll let you know.
Anna resists throwing part of her bacon sandwich at Julian.
Julian just sits there and grins. I get the opportunity to be very smarmy today. This is wonderful.
Anna then turns. So, Taiko, you're wanted for murder. Do we need to be concerned when the police rock up, or is that okay?
We are not in Finland, so I don't think the Finnish police will rock up in Uppsala.
Also, so werewolves exist?
Yeah, we literally read a note about it.
We did.
Yeah. Okay.
Something that possibly we should know, Tiger. Have you given yourself a false name in the interim so that if we happen to ever bump into anyone who happens to be Finnish, we know that we are covering you well, so to speak?
Just don't give my name to random people, I guess.
Ooh.
A good policy.
And you're 100% sure you're not a werewolf? Because last full moon at night when I was asleep, I didn't see you.
Because I wasn't in your room. Thank you very much.
No, that's right. So you might have been off werewolfing. I'm just double checking here. Just to
Anna
be
still
sure.
raised the hand. Show of
Julian
hands.
grips the
Who would
table.
like to? Not who would like to. Who thinks it would be a sensible plan if we could just possibly put Tyker in the dungeon on the next full moon, just to precaution Tyker, just to settle everyone.
Keep your fantasies to yourself, for God's sake.
We have been together for how long now? Like
It's
over
been so
a year?
it's been well over a year.
That's only like 12 nights that she needs to be unaccounted for.
That's
Yeah,
a
like
lot
I'm
if
trying
you
to think
about
of
it.
where I
No,
was
it-
during the last full moon.
So there's 13 full moons in a calendar year, and you are now towards the end of March. So there would have been at least 15, possibly 16 full moons at this point.
All right, 15, 16 nights. That's, we go to bed. She bodders around, howls a bit, comes back. Also, there were those wolves on the train that were like weirdly following us. I'm just saying.
You think it
Can
were
we
my friends or
put you in the
something?
dungeon whenever we have a mission or a visitor, like Julian?
To halt collateral damage.
I'm just saying, Tyker, the vision that the niece sort of sent us of everyone, I saw a werewolf chasing you through the woods, and it felt like it was about to get you. And it felt like it definitely marked you in some way.
How do you think can I see Vaesen? I
May I
wasn't
ask-
born with this ability, for God's sake.
Can I ask you, Tyker, do you know if you knew who that werewolf was?
What?
I'm assuming if there is a werewolf situation, then there is also a person at the same time as there being a werewolf. Did you know who that werewolf was?
No.
Just a question. Never mind then.
So, moving on from the werewolf, since we seem to have exhausted that topic of conversation.
Did we
The
move on?
box that
Anna
says
raised her
no.
hand. Are we sure we don't want to put Tyker in the dungeon? Just like, what's the harm?
We're not going to put any of us in a dungeon.
I'll put pillows in there. It'll be comfy. Snacks.
Anna, if Tyker was a werewolf, do you not, and was a werewolf who actually intended us harm, do you not think one of us would have been harmed by now?
I don't know.
I don't know the rules for werewolves.
There have been plenty of circumstances. But also
I'm just
imagine
saying, my mind has been melted enough with the whole Julian Cabra thing. I would like a definite looking at Tyker in the moonlight moment to be like,
absolutely
that's it.
sick and tired of this Fardoja thing. It happened once. I have
Well,
never had an
we didn't
evil
go off
twin
and
before.
fight it
or
solo.
since.
We
I'm
wouldn't be in
tired
this
of it
situation,
myself.
Julian.
What?
I was saying, Julian, maybe if you hadn't gone off and tried to fight it on your own, we wouldn't
I
be in this
understand,
situation.
but I didn't want anyone getting caught in the crosshairs.
I get that.
I stand by what I did.
I don't. You could have died.
I could. No loss. And Julian sort of stuffs his face with food.
And I chucks a fork at him.
If
Julian
I
tried
might
to
point
budget.
out, Julian, at this point, your loss would indeed be a very big one for the rest of us. We all know we will only survive the Natram together. That's all of us. And Anna has now agreed to touch the chain, so perhaps we'll learn something more from that. But
Which I promise I will not go sneaking off on my own unless absolutely necessary under these circumstances, and I
Yeah,
can't see
this
it
time we're all in the crosshairs.
Remove
And
the
if it's
absolutely necessary from that sentence.
necessary, can you at least promise that you will tell us before you go?
Fine. And at least until this Natram business is out of the way, if we can get it out of the way, I shan't go sneaking off, as you say.
Okay. All right, then.
Thank you.
Then in
I
full,
think we're agreed that we must stand together or we will die apart.
Yes.
Agreed.
then in sort of full disclosure, when Julian and I went to find Victor, there was some slightly worrying stories about him. I think he may be tied to mermaids, which is why, Henrik, I didn't want to go after him yesterday, because last time we tried to face a mermaid, we all so fucking nearly died.
Mhm.
And I don't want anyone dying also for me. So I sort of wanted to, I hoped the fact that I learnt magic would be enough to sort of save that and sort that. And then I managed to turn you into a frog, and I reappeared in a locked room in the asylum. So that, like, what I thought was going to be a whole great saving thing, now possibly is not so great. So if anyone has any ideas on how we can get Victor while facing if he is trapped by mermaids, and I do not want to hear anything about getting rid of him, and we're not going to do what we've done to Vaesen in the past. He's my brother.
Agreed.
Wait, I thought you changed your mind. Now you didn't want to find him.
I don't want to find him until we're ready. I obviously want to find him, and I do want.
We know very little just now.
At the moment, I'm worried, considering we tried to face a ghost and we all nearly died. I don't think we have the power to face him. I don't want to face him and run the risk of, like, you dying, Henrik, as a result of it. What if sort of Julian's foretelling is because you swore that you would help me get him back, and in some way that we lose you? I don't want to risk that.
So you want to deal with the Natram first?
No, I sort of want to.
We've got to deal with that poor young woman in the hospital first.
I sort of want to get better
That
at
naughty
defeating
hospital.
Vaesen and then go after him.
Okay.
That sounds very reasonable.
Yeah, sorry, I was a bit confused because we went down to Stockholm to look for him, and we've picked up a bit of his trail, and you've been checking the compass, so I thought the next step would be looking for him.
Because when I was looking for him then, I thought I was looking for the human version of him. But when we got there to Stockholm and we found out information, essentially we found out that he's not quite all there, I don't think. Also, we should... Anna's like rubs her head, is like, all right, full fucking cards on the table. I also think, again, I don't want this to become like a Julian Cabra thing, but I feel like I may have an evil doppelganger who wears red rather than blue.
Could you elaborate?
Yes, Anna rubs her head. So when we went to go and find Victor, we were asking questions in taverns. Have you seen him? Some people hadn't, but they had seen me, and I had never been there before. But whoever looked like me was looking for Victor, but she was wearing a red coat.
But Victor could be convinced that that is you.
Yes. But also we know that Victor was running from something that is chasing him.
Anacabra.
No.
And I am supposed to be the one locked in the dungeon?
I'm me. I'm fine. I'm Anna. But
Why don't we underline this for now by finding a way? We could send someone to go and see what they can find out as subtly as possible. We gather intel.
on Victor.
Yes,
Someone with no connection to the society.
that would be better, but who?
Is there anyone we trust to do
Yeah,
that?
I can call Anders back at the Abbey because he's in Stockholm, and
I don't want you to let the abbot know, Henry. I don't trust him.
No, not the Abbot. Anders, my buddy, and I'll get him to send somebody else down to the Stockholm
I
docks.
also don't. I don't trust anyone apart from us in the group. Oh my god! And it puts a hand on her head on her hands again. So
You don't want to send Algot.
I don't want to send out. God no, I don't want to send Algot.
Why don't we send Vera?
Can we pay a private investigator without telling them
No.
why?
no one other than us can find Victor. Even if he's fine, no one else can find him.
But could the investigator not look for the other you instead of Victor?
And just find some information.
I also
That's
can't
all
remember.
they're instructed to do.
God. No. But you can't ask me why not.
I understand. So what do you want to do?
I want us to get, I don't know, more supplies or more skills or just
Stronger.
I'd like to leave a vast encounter or not just hanging on for dear life. I'd like to be able to know how we could face a mermaid and it be fine. And then I know I could get him and it would be safe and no one would be at risk. That's
Sorry, how do you are you sure that he's been captured by mermaids and not by, people?
When he was taken, there was it's all a little bit blurry, to be fair. I don't remember a lot of it, and then also there was a lot of stuff which then happened straight after, which might have impeded my memory a little bit. But essentially we saw him going down to the water's edge and talking to the water as if there was something in there that was talking back to him. So it may not be a mermaid, but I know there was mermaids around when he vanished.
It could not be quite so bad, but then again, it could be worse. So.
And there's definitely a kraken involved as well.
Oh yes, I forgot that little detail.
You understand my
Very little
tendency in sharing with all of you is love you all to pieces. You have a tendency to try and martyr yourselves a lot. And I don't need anyone doing that in this situation. That's not going to help.
To be fair, we do. We do, actually.
When you're not beating each other up.
When we're not trying to kill each other, yes.
Yeah.
I was just thinking about Victor that if we could solve that one thing, then we can solve, because we are.
And if we go unprepared, her brother could die.
As
Right.
could we.
But we don't know if he's in where he is. We're not.
Well,
Sorry, what?
So Anna takes out her net compass. So this is what the Nuttall gave me. Essentially, when it is time to find him, I just follow the arrow and I will have him, which I was literally about to do. And then I used magic and I vamooshed to the asylum. And that was when I succeeded in creating magic. And the trolls warned me that there would be dire consequences if I do magic and it goes wrong. And if that's going right, I don't know if I can use magic anymore.
Reminds me of something someone told me once.
What's that?
All magic comes with a price.
Certainly feeling like that.
Well, I mean, that one wasn't so bad. You just got translocated across
But we
town.
don't know what will happen next time.
You try waking up in a locked room in an asylum, Henrik.
No, I know
That is not
it
ideal.
must have been pretty scary. I'm saying it's not like your skin turned inside out or anything.
That's true when you put it like that, I suppose.
Your imagination is frightening sometimes. And
Like you were
Yes,
physically
thanks.
okay. It's not like you lost a finger or something like that. You were physically okay. I think you just
you're
have to
encouraging
figure it
her
out.
that much, Henrik.
Anna's like sweating.
There are
You didn't lose your head.
I think you just have to learn how to challenge it a bit more, and we can work on that. That's fine.
So
But
another thing that I'm considering is returning to the trolls and learning something else.
Did they let you know that that was a possibility?
I think it might be. I'm not sure. We need
Sure,
to chat
they want
to them.
something in return.
That's also
yes.
the
Is
thing.
there a price to pay?
Probably.
one
And
small
last time I
pig.
chatted to the trolls solo.
If you mention my pig again, and Julian sort of picks up sort of like, I don't know, a
Some
soggy
bacon.
piece of toast ready to throw.
Put the toast down, Julian. But last time I went to go chat to the trolls solo, yes, in the end, what happened was fine. But I did sort of promise a lot. So I feel like someone should go with me to chat to trolls. It also feels very dangerous to chat to trolls. But I also feel like magic would be very useful. But it was a lot of book learning And to be fair, I don't remember most of the stuff they told me. Because, magic happened.
Well, that
Well,
might
I'm sure that
explain
was
some
not-
of the side effects. Usually that's at the end of the
I
book
can
when
make
you're
you a
bored.
notebook for next time. That might help.
Yeah.
Okay.
Excuse me. I'm so sorry to
Yes, I'll go. What is
disturb
it?
you all. I just thought I would bring your attention to the time and the fact that obviously we do have a situation still.
Brewing.
Oh, yes, we've got someone in prison who shouldn't be. We need to fix that.
And a slight issue at the boathouse, I believe.
Oh, God, and the fucking bodies. Henrik, I'm pretty good apart from the whole mental shit that's going on right now. Do you have any words of advice that will help for that? And then I think I'm good to jump in the water because I'm pretty good, and I'm a good swimmer. I think I can get the bones out.
Sorry, what is the actual status of the police investigation? Where did we leave off with that? I
They're
can't remember.
coming to interview us at some time today to check our stories.
So there's no guards on campus right now.
The boathouse has been empty, so we can go, and I think we should go and get the bones.
Yeah, let's bury him. Yeah.
But I'm only on half mental things. So if you've got some holy but not too holy words that will heal me up, then I'm up for going swimming.
Yes.
Before they return, is there any story straightening that we need to do, or is everyone already on the same page?
We need to figure out what we're going to say to let them release her.
Yes. So we've got two bodies. The first one was the sergeant and Ellen. We took them to the boathouse. Ellen drew a knife. He drew a gun, shot at her. They went into the water. People went in after them to pull them out. We got them out, tried to revive them. They're dead. That's as far as we know for that. We then have what's-her-face who's been imprisoned for the murder of her boyfriend / lover / possibly ex, who we need to somehow fix. And I have no clue how to do that. But possibly Sebastian could hire a really good lawyer.
Don't you play a mental illness card?
Sebastian,
Get locked
throw
in
money.
asylum for a while.
What's her bloody name?
Yeah, who's Ida?
Ida, that's it.
Ida Soothe. So yeah, how do we get her out of jail?
That I don't know. But possibly, considering something fell in the house onto the other constable's head and hurt him, maybe there's something rickety in the boathouse that could have fallen and hit her and knocked him into the water in some sort of strangly death way. Maybe.
Yeah, was he? I thought she hit him with the paddle.
No, she was hit on the head. Or was she? I feel like God's nodding at me in some way. They both got hit on the head with something.
She beat him with the paddle into the water, right? Yeah.
Yes. So if we can possibly have a look and see if there's something we can rig to be like this falls down, or something we can find at the bottom when we go swing for the knives, and we're like, oh look, this fell. This was the thing that injured them both. And then it was just, them questioning her a lot that made her confess to murder, because that happens.
Right.
So I will also point out, because obviously we have, for those that don't watch us regularly, this particular mystery, this is now episode number 5 of a mystery that I thought would take maybe
what I'm
1.5
pretty sure Andrew intended to be a side piece. And now it's episode 5.
And now it's episode 5.
Because of who we are.
Because of who you are. So in episode 1, we covered the fact that they weren't in the boathouse, but she was found in the boathouse.
How did he end up in the water then?
Because they were on a boat.
Oh.
Just like on the river. But
Yes.
she ended up in our boathouse.
But she ended up in the boathouse.
Right.
He wasn't.
Gee. I missed
So-
that completely.
Blast it.
Could there have been a low-lying branch that they smacked their heads on?
Wouldn't be enough to kill someone, even with the river going quite fast.
Yeah, it's not a speedboat. haven't been invented yet.
I mean, maybe they're just really good at rowing.
We could make it so that the boathouse like overhang is like super rickety and point it out to the investigators. Like we'll take a few nails out, and then when we poke it, a board or something will fall down, and we'll be like, obviously that's what happened.
It's worth a shot.
So the ghost might have been looking after her to take care of the boat. Interesting, Sebastian.
Oh, so you think the ghost helped her? I mean, that's an angle we haven't looked at. The ghost is actually good.
It sort of killed his granddaughter, though.
Yes, that's.
And also, when we spoke to her, when we spoke to Ida, it seemed like she was not happy about being possessed.
Oh yeah, that's
Like,
true.
she didn't want to do that. It's not like he was trying to take advantage of her and the ghost stepped in to help it out. Like,
No.
it seemed like she didn't want to do that.
That's a good point. I mean,
The other choice is showing the cops the ghost, in which we have to admit that we have a ghost.
And then
ghost.
some more people might die.
and
If
also,
they,
they may not be able to see
both
it.
ended up unconscious and the boat ended up in the boathouse, something else got it there.
Did the boat end up in the boat? I thought she washed up at our boathouse.
You don't wash up in a boathouse. She was found on the dock inside the boathouse.
We could try and get her to give false testimony.
That she saw someone else but attack them both. I mean, I think she's already confessed that she beat him.
I don't know what to do. This is very annoying.
I don't know either. But I do know we need to get rid of the ghost / talk to the ghost, or that is something at least we can tick off and do. So,
Yes.
Henrik, hit me with your best sermon, mate.
All right, let's go. Let's go out there.
Where are we going?
You're gonna go swim down and get the bones, right?
Yes, but I need mental healing, Henrik.
Yes. There you go.
Well, no. So if you need mental healing,
Yeah.
you have to spend a good few. That's spending several hours talking to him.
Okay.
In the church.
But here, instead, I'm giving you the blessing of Saint Eric, patron saint of Sweden, and you're gonna get 2 bonus dice to whatever. Can I exercise what?
Okay.
The ghost?
Exorcise it.
Yeah, but what? The
Exorcise the ghost, I think he means.
Yes, I know, but you can't. It's a ghost. No, you can't exercise it. We have to bury the bones in the graveyard.
So, okay, should we go swimming then, I guess?
Ghost swimming. I tie a rope around your waist, and we'll.
Oh, Anna's like, right now I'm going to change into something a bit more similar.
Yeah, change into something, and we'll tie a rope around you. You got the full blessing. Go in there and avoid any ghosts, and let's get those bones into the graveyard as soon as possible.
All right.
Quick.
I was going to go change and then come down and be like, all right, let's go diving.
Right. Here's the rope. I take my jacket off. Let's do it. Ghost diving.
Okay.
We saw it down. We saw it in
I'm
this
going
zone.
to be
right
around
there.
as well, just in case.
Please. Hang
Okay.
on to the other end of the rope.
Oh,
Tie it off to a fence post.
Considering it possesses people, I feel like we should leave weapons behind.
I will leave weapons behind except for the Crozius, just in case I have to exercise you.
Okay, cool. I don't
Fine,
have anything like. I've got some holy water. I'm going to drink it and see if that does anything. Anna downs the holy water. Okay, let's.
Refreshing.
Yes, let's.
Should we try and distract
it
it?
for a while. Right.
It's trying to
Should we try
distract
and
the ghost.
distract it? Yeah.
Yes, you begin. And we'll jump in the
Thank
water
you.
as soon as you start.
I meant another seance, so ghost technically would be busy talking to us.
Oh, okay, that's
Oh,
a
I
good
see.
idea.
That's a
Wonderful idea. So
Yeah.
we three go down and you three go up, as it were.
yes.
That works.
All right. So let's say you start the séance in 2 minutes, and I will then jump in.
Sebastian, you have 2 minutes.
Sebastian has 2 minutes.
Anna and Henrik go down to the boathouse as she watches her pocket watch, and at the time she's going to, I guess, hop in the water. This seems really bad idea, but we're doing it.
Okay. So who's going to run the séance, first of all? Is that going to be Sebastian?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay. And I'm assuming you're going to do it in the occult temple, which for those watching online is there.
Before we abandon them, Anna's just going to say, last time we contacted the séance, it did all hurt us a bit and Maude quite a lot. So if anyone is feeling under the weather, maybe don't risk it. Like, let's people who failed the thing who are like, yeah, let me take a few rounds with this ghost. Anna looks to Tiger, who's looking not very well.
Okay. So I just need are Sebastian, Maude, and Tyker, are you all taking part in the séance?
Was Anna's advice just now not to?
Only if you like. Tyker's only got 1 health point at the moment,
That's called
I've
metagaming.
got 2.
or at least Tyker's looking really weak and floppy. And so Anna's like, I feel like you need like a nap.
Yeah, apparently sleep doesn't help, according to God.
Julian's, and I think Sebastian and Julian are also looking a little bit worse for wear. But like, Anna,
How does
So sleep can help, Tyker, but it has to be proper restful sleep when you've not got mad shit going on around you. And you've got mad shit going on.
That seems unlikely at this time.
Mm-hmm.
So never, okay?
No, it does happen, but
to be fair,
Between mysteries on the train.
I don't think any of you would have slept particularly well last night. One, because of the argument that you all overheard that had been
Tyker
going
didn't
on.
overhear it. She went to bed before all that.
Tyker overheard the argument and the fighting and Julian threatening to leave.
Yes.
Tyker didn't hear Julian telling Henrik that his life may be cut short rather shortly. And of course, there is all the shit that's going on around the house. So I don't think you slept well, which is why it wouldn't be healing for you on this occasion.
And then I'll take in a vacation then. Goodbye. See you soon in a week.
Does our being there help the seance? Or does it not really matter?
I think it helps.
Also, people shouldn't seance alone.
Yeah.
That's weird. Ouija board stuff. No, don't do that.
Did I get my frozen arm from the first seance? I did, didn't I? And then whatever happened next to all of us, so I got another damage. It's hard to keep up with what's going wrong.
Try sitting this side.
So, who's seancing? Are any of you seancing?
Oh, I think Sebastian's gone offline and just returning to us.
Who's seancing? Sebastian, you're going to hold the seance?
Sebastian, Tyker, and Maude, it seems like.
Okay.
Well,
I'm
if
starting...
Tyker and Maude are all going in, but we need a decision because you guys are just. This is real time, people. So, well, in fact, it's worse than real time. You guys are ticking through the clock.
Maude, Sebastian, you're going to go do the seance, yes? I'm starting my clock at 2 minutes. I'm jumping in the water then, okay? See you later. Anna salutes and off she goes.
Okay.
So,
Julian
Taika,
dashed
Maude,
after.
Sebastian, are you all three of you doing the seance? Yes or no?
Yes.
Good. Maude?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes.
Great. Okay.
I've got
Sebastian,
another arm.
Let's just hope it's arms, eh? In which case, let's have your observation roll, please, Sebastian. I've had Sebastian is typing on my screen for the longest of times.
Yep.
I'm guessing Sebastian has tried his microphone and it's not working again today.
I miss your mic, Sebastian.
I quite like the quirky little thing it did where he would be every 3 seconds it would sort of make him go blah 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 blah
Yeah.
blah. Thank you.
So are all three? So and the other three of you are all going to the boathouse.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Is just Anna going in the water?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're standing on the dock holding a rope tied to her.
I'm on standby, just in case.
The rope is tied off on the dock, and Anna has a canvas bag to put the bones in.
To shovel the bones in.
Okay. So whilst I'm waiting for Sebastian's observation roll for his thing. Oh, and I have a sneaking suspicion Sebastian may have frozen and isn't aware of it. Can either Taika or Julian please check in on Sebastian?
All right, so Henrik.
From you, Anna, I
Mhm.
need an agility roll for your swimming.
Okay.
And I also need an observation roll for the bones.
Okay, so Henrik, I'm going to go down, get the bones. If you feel 3 sharp pulls on the rope, get me up. Okay?
Yep.
All right, here we go.
You got your bag? Okay.
She's gone. Observation.
Okay. That's fine. You roughly knew where they were anyway. So
He's in refresh hell.
Refresh hell. Okay. In which case I will play as Sebastian and do the roll. Hang on. Let me make sure that people can see the roll. Let's turn the private rolls off. So this will be interesting.
Oh dear.
Okay. So you dive into the water,
Mm-hmm.
and you see the bones.
Perfect.
You get down to the bones. You are able to gather them somehow into your arms as
I've got a bag, popping them in.
Popping them in a bag. Can I have another agility roll to get you out of there?
Yep.
I mean, you can, of course, just tug on the rope. That's fine, though. Super swimmer Anna is able to get back up to the surface on her way up. Right, in the seance room, you're muted, Julian, which is probably a good thing.
It was.
It was, yeah. In the seance room, the three of you sit around the occult table, and Sebastian, in his perfectly posh Dorset accent, summons the spirit. And as before, the air starts to go blue and crackles, and you get this slight sense of a figure manifesting in front of you. And you feel its baleful glaze moving around, looking at you all. But it seems to be waiting for something. I don't know if any of you want to talk to it, or if you're just trying to hold it. What are you trying to do? Are you literally just trying to absorb its attention?
Well, basically, yes.
Okay, so no one's speaking. Okay. And I would now like an agility roll from all three of you. I better play as Sebastian again, because I don't think Sebastian is back.
I think I lost another arm.
Oh, you are back. Well, I just rolled for you anyway, Sebastian. Okay. Where's I just need to. So let's just remind ourselves.
Oh God, is that what he looks like?
That's what they're seeing.
Jeez.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. Oh shit!
Holy shit! Oh fuck! Oh.
Anyway, I was gonna say he's pretty
God.
metal. He's
Abort! Abort! Can you abort a seance?
Fuck, they're all dead.
Me too, Sebastian. Me too.
Oh, you guys don't know what I've just rolled for.
I know, but it's not good, is it?
It rolled for happy.
We're
skeleton
fairly
with
sure
a
it's
sword.
not good.
Can you, the three of you, give me a fear roll as well, please?
The happy skeleton with a sword hands out gift certificates to the local boardwalk.
So
Is that
it's
fear plus
fear
two?
plus 2, yeah. Oh, well done, Sebastian.
He's no friend, no ghosts.
Why am I not? Oh.
But what about the talent?
Which talent? I can't keep track of all of your talents. I know. Oh yes, you've got one that's really quite useful for that.
+1 to all fear tests.
Yep. Well then, add one. Safety in numbers. Yes. So yes, that gives you an extra. Yeah. Oh yes, brave. +1 to all fear tests. Hasn't helped you. Okay, so Maude and Taika, blue lightning starts flashing around the room again. You both take 1 point of physical damage and pass out.
Shit.
Fuck.
Sebastian, Harold looks very, very pissed off and angry all of a sudden and flies straight at you. And the last thing you are aware of is him passing through your body. And you too pass out.
Oh God. Distraction worked too well.
Suddenly, as Anna is floating back towards the surface, the water erupts in blue. And right in front of you, Anna, you see Harold Auray in that same blue spectral form. I need a fear test from you.
Can Julian pull on the rope as far, like, if I just see blue?
I still need you can, absolutely.
I do.
I need an
like to
agility
flip as
roll.
fast as I
I need
can.
an agility, first of all, an observation roll from you and an agility roll. Same with Henrik.
Did I roll the right thing? Oh no, fear plus 2.
Observation.
No,
Am I
you are
alone?
by yourself, my dear.
Okay.
What are you? Are you serious?
So Henrik is aware of the blue as soon as it manifests. You are not. Julian, you have a very slight hesitation before you will start to pull, but a force roll to pull on the rope.
Do I see Henrik doing it and sort of like go, oh right,
That kind of thing, yeah.
are you serious?
Thanks for
I am
coming.
useless. This is horrendous.
It's not helping.
And
It's
The rope is literally falling out of my hands.
Henrik pulls on the rope and pulls it out of your hands, and you sort of startle and go, "I'm a gibbering idiot," and miss.
Pretty much.
To the point where you spot Anna letting go of the rope.
No. I need to dive in and get her.
I yell, "Throw me the bag!"
She's in the water. She is under the water.
Underwater.
Yep, she won't be able to throw you anything.
So what can I do?
You can just what you suggested. Anna has let go of the rope, and
What
it's
do I
just kind
roll?
of floating there.
What do I
Agility.
roll?
Don't suck. Okay. That'll get you to her. She is unconscious.
I'm just gonna like.
Oh shit.
I'm basically just gonna lob her.
And Anna, take 1 point of damage. Physical.
I'm just gonna lob her out of the of the water and put her
I
up
need
on the
so I need
boards.
force and agility from you.
I'm gonna assist with that.
Okay, you're able to get back to the surface, but you can't get her out. Okay, Henrik, you can pull her out. I now need another agility roll from you, please, Julian.
To get me out of the water. What the hell is going on?
Julian.
I'm gonna die.
Just a minute. This is getting very serious all of a sudden.
This is getting very, very tense.
Very serious. All of a sudden.
We
Julian,
literally
you
have been
just
all
take,
over the world and we're gonna get killed in our own backyard.
Julian, you take 1 point of physical damage
Holy crap. Okay.
as you find yourself face to face with Harold in the blue water, which disturbs a little bit of a charge into you, and I need you to give me a fear roll as well.
Yep. Fear plus what? Or
You
anything?
can do a fear +1 because you are just below the surface and you know Henrik is there. Okay.
I'm still a bit freaked out.
You're still
He
a bit
looks
freaked
mean.
out.
Yeah.
And ladies and gentlebeans, you guys are in rounds.
Oh no.
Thank you.
Oh,
No,
I'm
thank
so
you.
burned.
So obviously not Algot. He's not
Ooh.
there. Astrid isn't
All the
there.
half of us are unconscious.
Maud's unconscious. Harold's just done his go. Oh dear. Hang on, I can't have Thulin there. He is no longer alive. So it's going to be Henrik first. So Henrik, Julian is right below the waterline. Literally, well, practically in the water. His head is just about above the water because obviously he got Anna up to you. You're next.
Okay, so I got Anna on shore.
Anna's on shore.
I
Anna's
grabbed
on
the.
the dock.
Does she have the canvas bag? And she's unconscious?
She's unconscious, but
Does she have the bag?
The bag is attached to her, so that's fine.
I grab the bag and I sprint to the graveyard. Is Julian okay? I thought Julian was right there.
Julian's in the water.
I'm
Underwater? What's going on with Julian?
Julian's being attacked by Harold.
And so what does that look like to me?
Like flashes of blue light, and you can see Harold just below the water right in front of Julian. Literally right in front of him.
Is grabbing Julian.
Not, I didn't say that. He's right in front of him. And there is the blue light is flashing around the water.
Okay, fine. Then I will take the Crozius off my back and say, "Away, ghost," and smack it right into the center of the blue water.
Okay.
The ghost nucleus.
Okay. That will be a close combat roll.
Okay. Wait, are you sure it's not inspiration because it's my holy weapon?
But you are hitting him with it.
Yes, correct. Big time I'm hitting him with it. Yeah, you have a religious item that allows you to use inspiration.
That's right, you do. Yep, so you can. Yeah, go on then. If you'd rather.
Yeah, it's I have a bit higher with that one, so yeah. Just one.
Okay, let us see.
Be gone with you by the grace of God. Take a smack.
Take a smack. Okay. Yep, you hit him. And Harold is obviously clearly perturbed by the fact that an object has potentially done him damage.
Enjoy Christ.
Julian.
Yeah. I'm just gonna kick up and try and get to the surface of the water. The best
Agility
thing,
roll, please.
I don't think this thing operates outside of the water, so my best chance is to get away.
You're out the water.
Oh my god, thank the gods.
Who's next? Anna, give me
Doesn't operate out.
Give me an inspiration roll.
Oh God.
Because she is literally inspired.
Okay. I thought
Anna is still unconscious.
Yeah. Shit.
Harold is next. Okay. You are suddenly find yourselves in pitch black. You cannot see the hands in front of your faces. Henrik.
I am going to swing once more in the direction that the ghost just was.
Okay.
Don't
So here
hit
we
Julian.
Never mind.
Okay.
Guess I'm swinging a miss.
Julian.
Yeah.
So you are on the dock, right next to Anna. In fact, the three of you are sort of obviously right on top of each other, pretty much. So you are totally aware. You are in contact with Anna. You are not in contact with Henrik. So you're not 100% certain where he is, but you know where he certainly was a moment ago before everything went dark.
I don't like have any of my smelling salts or anything on to wake Anna up because she'd be a better fighter and we stand a better chance if she's freaking conscious just anyway.
You just hit me, Julian.
I did think of it, okay. He gives her a nice He gives her a nice wallop somewhere where he's pretty certain won't leave too much of a horrific mark.
What, you
That
just want to
force?
slap her awake?
Yeah.
This is our trained doctor here.
Use agility, please. Okay.
Does it work? Or does she just have this really big Julian-shaped hand mark across her face?
You hear a yelp as Anna awakes. Anna, you wake up to find you're in pitch black.
I'm blind.
Oh, cripes. We're gonna die.
Fuck.
So
I'm dead.
you're dripping wet.
No, you're not dead. It's the
Okay.
ghost.
You're dripping wet. You still have the bag with the bones attached to your waist. And obviously you're aware of Julian in contact with you. But you can't feel Henrik, so you don't know where Henrik is.
I think I just clutched the bag to me. I think I'm just too shocked by suddenly coming to on the bank. Something hit me in the dark. And it's just a sort of a shout and just a general flail of being like, what the fuck? Trying to feel and find out where things are.
We do that a lot. We flail.
Yeah,
Don't know what to do. Flail.
yeah. Sort of cough up a
So you
little
go.
water.
You are allowed to interact with her, Lexi. Julian.
So if I've
You still have. So you have. Remember, you have two actions. You have a long action and a short action, and the short action can involve verbal or movement. So you can verbally communicate still.
So if I'm gonna keep my hand on her, whatever's in contact with her, hopefully on her wrist and nothing too inappropriate. And with my other hand, I'm literally gonna feel along the boards.
So
to try and figure out where the frig I am.
What's
you know
going
where you
on?
are.
What's happening, Julian?
I'm trying to get us out of the boathouse so we can get away from the ghost, but it's doing this. I don't know what to do. We've got to get it to the graveyard.
All
So
right,
Henry
Anna's
can
going
do
to
nonsense.
crawl and feel with her hands and try and find the exit.
Yeah.
So you're going to start crawling towards the exit. So I would like, give me a learning roll.
Oh.
I know that's not your forte, but you've
Ooh.
passed. So there we go. No, not from you, Julian. Just Anna, because it's Anna's turn.
Forgive me, I got confused.
That's
I'm
right.
just very enthusiastic about not dying.
Okay, so because you're lying on the edge of the dock, you are aware kind of where you are based on where you were in the water. So you know which way the exit is. So you start moving towards where the exit should be, even though you can't see it. So that's good. So we got crawling speed, blah, blah, blah. As you reach where you think the door should be, you can suddenly see your hand in front of you. So you're obviously you're moving forwards like this, and suddenly your hand becomes visible. And with that, it's Harold's turn. Isn't it wonderful that everyone else is unconscious?
Oh, Taika, in the meantime, just to confirm, expecting trouble and needing for emergency pulling, some genius didn't tie the rope around Anna but gave it to her to hold on to.
I said we tie it around you.
It was tied around me.
Yeah, I
feel
thought
like
Henry
some
said
sort of
that.
magic untied it.
Then why? What? No. Odin said Anna let go of the rope as if she was holding to it.
I didn't realize it was tied around you, I have to say.
Ah.
What?
It was. I did mention to tie it around. Anyway, she's on the dock
Anyway,
now.
you're out. She's out.
Yeah.
So, and it's become far more exciting this way around. So that's fine. Okay. Henrik, you obviously heard the conversation between Anna and Julian, and you heard Anna scrabbling away.
And am I in darkness?
Yeah.
I back off away from the water to where I heard Anna scrabbling.
Okay.
Anna's sort of shouting from the door,
I
this
need an
way.
observation roll from you, please.
You got it.
Oh,
3.
there you go. 3 successes.
And an agility roll, please, now.
Yep.
Because you were so successful. Okay. So you move backwards and you just about feel Julian and Anna's bodies as you go past, but you manage to avoid treading on them, and you are suddenly outside in bright daylight. And all you can see is Anna's hand sticking out of the door, as she's obviously still in the process of crawling forwards. So
I grab it.
No, you've had to go. You've had to
Okay,
go.
never mind. Okay.
Julian,
Right, so what can I see right now?
nothing.
Okay, but I know...
Anna is crawling away, so you have felt her starting to move away, but you're still in contact with her.
Okay, I'm just going to crawl
And you
forward.
will have felt Henrik brush past you.
Then I'm assuming I'm going the right way, and I will carry on
Are you
towards what I hope.
You're going to crawl, or are you going to get up and move, or run?
I'll get up and move.
Okay,
Sounds like
so
the silly thing that Julian would do.
give me an agility roll, please.
Oh, for God's sake. Come here.
Oh,
And
finally.
Oh,
there you go.
finally!
Julian goes bursting out through the door as well.
And shouts, this way!
Anna,
Anna also gets up and legs it holding the bag.
okay. So you're all outside.
And it's like,
And-
burn them, burn them. Or bury them, sorry, bury them. Henrik, bless them.
Anna seems to be sprouting gut gibberish in your general direction, but you are out of rounds.
Henrik, we need to bury them quick. Henrik's gone. Henrik, come back.
And
I
let's
say-
assume that you're all going to head in the direction of the chapel and the graveyard.
I think we're all sprinting that way
Yeah,
by
full
now, yeah.
pace run.
Yeah. So can you two give me an agility roll? Because you're running through ground that hasn't been particularly well maintained for a little while.
3. I also get
And,
2 when I'm sprinting.
We
That's all right.
We
don't
sprint
need it.
through that shiz like we've been doing it since we were toddlers, mate.
Yep, good. You've all passed. That's fine. I only needed one success. Okay, so you make it to. Let's just adjust this for people watching us online. So I haven't done the graveyard, but obviously you make it up to the chapel, and there is this side of the chapel a graveyard, which I'm now going to have to.
Put in there.
I'm probably going to have to put it in. I've been trying to keep it as minimal as possible, but as we're actually getting involved with the graveyard now, I may as well put it in. But there is one there. If only I knew what Henrik had done overnight. But my guessing,
Henrik.
there he is. Henrik, what have you done to the graveyard?
Oh, I certainly tidied up the fence. You know, as you know, I'm an amateur woodworker, so the fence is actually quite improved. But the most important part is that there is currently an open grave ready to receive the remains.
Perfect.
Okay.
Anna drops them in.
So Anna empties the bones into the grave.
And then sort of
I'm
bows at them
assuming
in a confused manner.
that Henrik has left the shovel by the with a pile of
all ready to go.
Anna is barely out of said hole when Julian's sort of like piling the dirt on as quickly as he can.
Start burying it. May God give you all in whom you love this comfort and peace, his light and his joy in his heart, this world and the next. The blessing of God Almighty, the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit be upon you. Remain with you for this day and ever. Holy water, doing the cross a couple times on it.
And it's patting the grave down.
Pat it down, pat it down.
Is that it? Did we get rid of it?
The blessing of the God Almighty, the Father, the Son, and Holy Spirit be upon you. Remain with you for this day and ever. Rest in peace.
Amen.
Amen.
Whew. Anna sits down. Jeez.
Can we sit there to just make sure nothing happens and maybe poke our heads around the corner to see if...
So as Henrik finishes his ceremony, this blue light bursts out from the grave, and you get to see Harold as Harold, just stood there, swathed in blue, and he looks at the three of you and nods and disappears.
Thank fuck.
Once
Yeah, good. Was Yoda there too?
once Linnea has passed, perhaps we could commit that to the annals, at least.
Yeah.
So it is known. I feel that would be at the very least just.
That seems wise. And yeah, once she's no longer in danger of being imprisoned or executed for it.
Right, let's go and see what's happened to those miserable bastards who were trying to distract the thing and didn't do very well.
Yeah, let's go.
Oh, and is the black cloud gone as well?
There's no black cloud. Sorry,
Yeah.
it was only inside the boathouse.
Oh, okay.
It was just a darkness thing, right?
Yeah.
Right.
All right, let's head back up to the others.
Yeah.
Okay. So, funnily enough, the three of you that have been unconscious, the very moment that Harold's ghost disappears to them in the graveyard, you all come round.
Ow.
That is some of the finest acting we've experienced in the nearly 2 years we've been playing this. Thank
Well,
you.
no, that could be very genuine. When you
be.
get
That's
knocked
brilliant.
out, if you're just sitting cross-legged on a wooden floor, you just go back. You could hit your head on
On all sorts,
the
absolutely.
wall.
Taika, I'm broken. Oh no.
Are you? Oh wow! Oh, that's exciting. Okay. I mean,
Dead.
Is she unconscious?
Taika has used all of their health.
Shit.
Not
Does
that you would
Julian
know
notice?
this.
Does Julian see? Surely Julian sees and gets to
We're
his
not
feet.
there yet. We're not there yet. It's the others.
So hang on. So this means,
When do you die?
well, we could be about to find out.
Oh my god! What?
Ah. Well. So So what happened is, Taika, as the electricity from Harold, when Harold unleashed his anger on you all during your séance, you were knocked backwards, and your hands slammed into one of the marble benches that surround the occult temple, and you have broken fingers.
Ow.
So you lose 1 from your close combat skill.
I have 0.
You have 0 close combat anyway.
Yes.
Oh, well, in which case, there we are. Because I
In that
don't think
case,
it will
I
let you
seriously
go
hope
to
she's not a
-1.
werewolf.
So,
Did you say you would have made a shit werewolf? With
I just said I really hope she's not a werewolf like that. That's like literally all they do.
so yeah, Taika has got very, very badly broken fingers. So that's our first critical injury.
So do I stat for physical damage?
You're still you need to be healed. But
Are they
yes,
conscious?
Taika is conscious,
And in a lot of pain.
but in a lot of pain. So Julian, as the medical practitioner, will be able to heal you from that critical injury, as long as we have a successful medicine roll, and then
Medicine or medicine equipment?
Let's get there, shall we? So Maude says ow. I think Taika is probably saying a little bit more than ow. So you guys all wake up there. It will take a few minutes for the three of you at the graveyard to get round to the front, get back into the building and what have you. But yes, you meet back up in the castle.
We did it! We got rid of the ghost! He's poofed!
Yes, what on earth happened to you? Oh my god, what happened here? For God's sake! And Julian sort of comes and looks and tries to ascertain which one of them is owing the most sincerely, as it were. With the most, need.
Well, Taika is probably holding her hand somewhat like that.
I go to see Taika.
And Anna's going to go help Maude.
Oh.
What?
Henrik, check on Sebastian, please.
Yeah, no, here. I think, Sebastian, your legs are okay. Let's get everyone down to the infirmary.
Oh, wait, I get a talent. What is the talent?
You've got a medicine talent now?
I do, yeah. Where is it? Is Maude got a physical critical injury?
No.
Maude has only one remaining health point.
My talent is battle experience. I gain +2 medicine when treating a physical critical injury.
Yeah, which she doesn't have. So.
Oh, in that case, Anna's gone over and looked at her and patted her slightly. She's done nothing.
Ow!
Sorry, Maude. Tea. I can make you some tea.
That's all right, Mistress Coombe. I shall see to that. I shall get Matilda on some tea. You all look like you're somewhat worse for wear.
Yes, thanks, Albert.
Master Julian, I'm
Yes.
sure that you can assist Miss Capella in the infirmary.
I'll do my best. Right, let's get you downstairs, Miss Capella.
You're already downstairs.
Yay.
That's where you tend to come into the house, is downstairs.
Okay, wherever the infirmary is, I'll help Sebastian to it as well.
I'll help Maude. We'll pop them all on individual beds and be like, Pat, there you go.
Yes.
There we go. There are 3 beds for 3 people, so that's very useful.
Wonderfully.
Those watching online, that is the infirmary.
Hey. There you go, Maude.
So yes, medicine with your equipment roll to treat Miss Capella.
Medicine with equipment, did you say? Sorry.
Yes. Okay. So Taika, you can heal 2 of your physical damage, as well as your because your critical is nothing that's particularly life threatening. So you can heal 2 of your physical damage as well. And so yes, the fingers are bound and everything, but alas, they won't heal straight. and Taika will have probably some very slightly wonky fingers, which shouldn't affect too much on day-to-day things. But
Can I
hey
help
ho.
with my 2 then for a critical injury? Is
No,
this
it's
one
not,
helpful? Oh.
it's fine because Julian's done that. So
Okay.
okay. So that's going to take the rest of the day.
Yep. Well, while we're doing that, why don't we talk about what we're going to do about Ida? For God's sake. Can't just leave the poor girl.
No,
We've got to figure out something. Henrik, why don't you put the fear of God into people or something?
Well, I can do that, but it's got to be like for a specific, like making a cop afraid is not going to make him change what she's charged with, right? She's in
No.
the system now. So I mean, I could like in a courtroom perhaps intimidate the judge with some holy juice, but I don't know. She's already there.
Anna raises her hand slightly. If we are possibly going down the more insane route, could we give her some sort of hallucinogen to encourage her to keep spouting nonsense? And they'll be like, clearly, something's gone wrong.
Oh, so we could get her in the asylum, which we could get her out of easier than prison. She wouldn't be in prison. She'd be in the asylum, and we'd have a better chance of
Well, I mean, I don't think we want to spring her.
curing her later.
Otherwise, she'll leave a life on the run. We want to sort of fix her.
That's what I said earlier. Just get her into asylum. Let her play the mental.
If we get her
card.
into the asylum, then we can say later on that she's cured, and we can let her out.
Yeah, because I'm assuming she will need some therapy after beating whoever it was to death.
Okay, so how do we convince the police that she was actually crazy for a temporary amount of time?
Well, we go and we slightly poison her now, and then she'll still appear.
Take her a flask of tea.
A flask of pee. What, Maud?
What are you
That's
suggesting?
what I heard.
Take her a flask of tea.
Oh, tea.
Tea. Oh, okay.
Tea.
Sure.
Yes. Yes. Quickly check.
All right, that's fine. She wouldn't be in jail. And then we can, since Julian has an in on the location, and also we'll be taking records that she appears really crazy now because we give her some crazy tea. Then later on she can be cured of it and we could get her out. It's better than, because if she goes to prison, we've lost her.
Oh, sorry, I've missed the message online. We've had a message on YouTube. One has been deleted, but another that says Harold is free.
Yeah.
Yay.
May or may not be true.
But yes, if we made her mad, is that a solution?
I could potentially knock together a little something.
Cool. I could slip it in.
Well, we have to go to see her, so that somebody has to let us go see her.
If we go and see her and we get it to her that way and then go, look, we've spent time with her, we think she might be a little bit too lally. Actually culpable.
So you're hoping to get her admitted to the asylum rather than
executed. I mean, ideally we'd get her off, but I'm not sure how.
Yeah, because we would need ghost evidence, and that's not
We
accepted.
have no bloody ghost evidence, sadly.
Yeah, exactly. And we just buried the ghost, so he's gone. So We can't even call him to the stand.
Indeed.
So make it seem like she's crazy. So that means that we need our concoction and we need some way to get it to her.
We
Go
could,
on.
Or
I'm not quite sure if this would work, but we could possibly get someone else to come in, confess, and then escape. Would that get her off?
Confess to hitting, but didn't she already basically confess it to the?
But she's had a big head injury.
Anna.
People say all sorts of stuff.
Anna, give me an inspiration roll.
Oh God. And I have my +2 from Henrik. Let's give that a whirl.
Yeah, you're clueless. Okay. I want one of you, and I want this verbalized before it happens. I would like one of you to volunteer to also give an inspiration roll. No, don't just roll. I want somebody to volunteer it out loud.
I volunteer it.
Okay, give me an inspiration roll, Henrik. Okay.
3 successes.
Oh, well, that's 3 successes. So Anna had a really good suggestion at the beginning. At the beginning,
Oh.
before the events that have transpired. And Henrik has remembered and said, well, wait, hang on. Anna had a really good idea. Why don't we just hire a lawyer to defend her?
Literally everybody's eyes swing towards Sebastian, I'm sure.
Yeah. I mean, yes.
But what's the defense going to be? So
That's
yes, that's a
up to
good
the
idea.
lawyer.
She
That's
needs
up
a
to the
lawyer.
lawyer.
That's up to the lawyer. They can figure that out.
2 capital would get you a top-notch lawyer.
All right, let's do that. Algot, send a messenger immediately to the finest lawyer in town.
No expense spared.
And if the best lawyer is not available,
Get
Then
the
we
lawyer.
will drug her and fake someone else confessing.
what I was going to say could have a word with my cousin. Having an honorific at the front of your name does open certain doors, you see. So I just thought I'd have a word with him, if all else fails.
He's
My cousin up at the university.
Would he be able to get someone out of jail for murder?
Well, I don't know if he has that much power, but he could certainly lean rather heavily on certain lawyers who are already busy, that kind of thing.
Huh. Useful to bear in mind.
Quite.
Okay. So, you're able to hire a lawyer, and as time progresses, you will eventually find out whether it is whilst you're at home or whether it is whilst you're away on your escapades. You will receive notification from Algot that they have been able to get Ida off.
Hey.
Oh,
The prime way that they've done that is simply who knocked her out.
Yes, good point.
I really don't know why you guys didn't go with that one anyway, but
Forgetting she was knocked down.
the fact that she was knocked unconscious and he was knocked gives enough reasonable doubt to suggest that the chances of her having done it were negligible.
This is why we're not lawyers.
Quite.
Yeah, I mean, if you had brains, sometimes you guys would be so dangerous.
If we had brains.
Sometimes these mysteries that are supposed to take 1.5 sessions may well only take 1.5 sessions. So, yeah. So it also means that you now have a boathouse.
Hey.
So
I
now,
love that that was our first reaction when you were like, "There's no in the boathouse," and literally all of us were like, "Wait, we have a
Boathouse?
boathouse."
So hang on. Now I need to find the notes that I did on the boathouse. And I can update the. I'm gonna have to search. Oh wait, did I do this whilst we were in Canada? Is the boathouse thing? Anyway, I will update that. So you guys will have access to the boathouse before too long. With the joys that will give you. So yeah, well done. Harold goes quiet, and you hear no more from him. And well done.
Is this a good time for us to take a quick comfort break and then
Would people like? Yes, let's have a quick comfort break. It's 1:45, so let's have everybody back at. Is 5 minutes enough for a quick comfort break?
Sounds good.
Okay, right. So thank you, people that are watching. Please hold on. We shall see you all at 10 to the hour. Be right back. Oh, it looks like I've missed a load of extra messages that have been retracted. That's fine. So, okay, people. You arrange that over the course of a day, and so you've reached the evening. So we're kind of the evening of the 14th, off the top of my head. 14th of March, 15th.
It's the longest day in the entire world. Oh no, we're on the next day, aren't we now?
No, yes, you're actually the day after that.
Right. I'll double check when I do the.
What's
Yeah,
the
it's 14th or 15th.
I'll go back and figure it out. So that would be we'll call it the 15th. So that would be Saturday.
Okay. So, what are you guys wanting to do with the rest of your day and the rest of your time?
Ana'd like to go with Henrik if we can have a little chat in the chapel or something and heal up the whole mental situation.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's always a possibility.
I've also got a physical one, and we get a bonus on that from the pub.
I can give you a go at the physical one. Well,
So let's hang out at the chapel for a bit, and then we'll hit the pub.
Perfect.
So yes, you can physically work on somebody whilst they're working on you mentally. That's fine.
Wonderful.
You can't have multiple people working on physicals together, but you can have somebody doing physical or somebody else is doing mental. And if several people need to have mental healings, Henrik actually has the capability of healing more than one person at once.
Well,
I'll
I will
rest
focus
the
on
game.
Tyker. I will focus on Tyker as the most sort of in need with literal broken fingers, and
Okay.
and then I will see to whoever's next in line. As it
So
were.
if you give me, it would be an inspiration roll, Leaf, to see how well you heal Anna. It will be a medicine roll with your equipment, Lexi, to see how well you heal Tyker.
Do we get a bonus from the chapel?
If you're doing it in the chapel, then absolutely yes.
Okay. Well, is that an extra dice or just a +1?
I mean, I'm healed with 2.
And yeah, one success gives
3.
3. So 2 successes give 6.
Anna is so mentally sharp now.
So if anybody else wanted to do the chapel one,
it's all comparative, isn't it, Anna? Let's be honest.
But I got 1 success. Does that mean I then heal 2 physical damage off Henrik?
Yep.
Nice. I'm good.
Right, pub.
Oops.
What is Anna crackling?
Strawberry lace.
Strawberry lace.
Laces.
Love
That's
it.
why I don't eat continuously. It's literally this session.
Just
is that one
happens to
time.
be whenever you're around.
Yeah.
Snacks are necessary.
Yes. So yeah, as we're wandering towards the pub with Henrik, I'm going to have a chat to him. I'm going to be like, so you good with sort of keeping all the Victor stuff hush? You're not going to let the abbot know or anything?
No, I haven't said anything to the abbot about Victor.
Perfect.
I have explained, some of the stuff we've been doing. But no, I was the only person who. Actually, no. Anders doesn't even really know why we were in. That's my friend that you met when we went to the Abbey when we went down to Stockholm. So he knew that we were looking for somebody, but he didn't know any of the details.
I mean, let's not tell him.
That's fine.
Less involved, the easier it is.
So, but here's my question: is when do you think it would be a good time to look for him?
I think
because I thought we were on that now.
think if we all study up a little bit, maybe more about mermaids and krakens, and come up with some sort of solution to face them.
But
That
are
would
you
be
sure
good.
that he's been captured by mermaids?
I'm not sure. No, I don't know what he's sort of facing.
Because I think I started on it last week. He's got the cool pirate name, the Crimson Dynamo or whatever.
Henrik, you do know, right, that piracy is a hanging offense here?
That's right. Which means that he could have been, since he's. Did your estate did he have enough money to get a ship? Because that's what we found out, right? He was hiring people for
He was
a ship.
hiring crew for a ship.
So do you think that he had enough disposable income on his own to hire a ship?
He has means to procure a ship.
Would those involve any sort of piracy type things?
No, because that would be illegal.
Okay, and so he's definitely not doing anything illegal. And how do you know that?
Anna just sort of blinks at Henrik.
What do you think the percentage chance that he is not captured by mermaids, but in jail for piracy? Or doing some sort of illegal pirate adjacent act?
What would your view be if he was?
Well, that would be a lot easier to get him out than if he was captured by mermaids.
Well, considering he's chatting to water and things, I think there is some sort of supernatural element going on here. But in general,
I agree with that.
You know, I'm Navy, so I have views on pirates. What would your views on pirates be, Henrik? I know you encountered them in the past.
Actually, it's sort of I've got the romantic notion of pirates in my mind, like they're romantic anti-heroes fighting against the man.
Okay,
that's how I grew up with all the pirate stories. That pirates were sort of like the heroes; they were the good guys in the story.
And as a priest, you're okay with the level of murder that pirates occasionally do, you know, when things are pressing?
I know that the reality of pirates is a bit different from the ones in the storybooks that I've read, and that's not good. But stealing, if all your brother did was steal a ship or attempt to steal a ship, he may be in jail right now. Hopefully pirates, if he is a pirate, he hasn't committed a lot of murders. But the point is that we don't know where it seems like he hasn't moved from your compass bearings, right?
No, Anna pulls it out and has a look. Still south? No, still down south.
So, I mean, yes, he came back basically from the dead and could talk to the water. So there is something supernatural going on. However, his procurement of a ship and asking for a crew to sail it, and now he's not moving.
Mm-hmm.
Is it possible that he's being detained by human beings rather than mermaids? Like, is there any reason why he would be dealing with mermaids?
No, only that they took him off our ship.
Right. But now we know he's free of them.
Possibly a kraken. I'm not sure what took him, but something took him.
Okay, well, apparently he's free now, or at least he was a little while ago.
All I know is there is something chasing him, something that's possibly in a me form.
Right.
So do you think we should just go find him at least now and then see what happens?
Yeah, and we should go on the trail of your doppelganger.
Do you think we're up for it?
I don't want the doppelganger to roll up on me behind my back. I think we're safer at least knowing what's happening, even if we don't do anything about it immediately. If your brother's in a human jail, then I say we spring him right away. If he's trapped by mermaids or something, then we should at least know that that's the case. If there's a anacabra out there, we should be aware of that and probably put a stop to it, because I'm pretty sure you wouldn't want your
No,
doppelganger go
definitely
around
not.
doing stuff.
Definitely not.
However, it seems like they're both in the same direction because the doppelganger was following Victor, right?
Yes, they were trying to track them down.
So if we look for one of them, we're going to find both, potentially.
Potentially, yeah.
So whenever you want to do that, I've only got 6 more months to live, apparently. So, and I swore I would help you. So,
I mean, yeah, you know, there's that. How are you dealing with that, by the way?
so I'll be with my sister again in heaven.
I suppose having religion is some comfort sometimes then.
God put me in this place. God made me chaplain of the society, and I agree with it. This is the best place for me to be. What about you? How do you feel about your position here and joining the society?
I mean, I joined to find Victor. So I suppose there's only so long I can put that off. Maybe I'll never be ready. So maybe we should just go for it.
At least if we can find out some information, then we'll know how to be prepared. Like, I agree with you 100%. Let's learn some more magic. I still am waiting for a letter back from the Count about my alchemy studies.
Mm-hmm.
More stuff. Yes, I agree 100%. More stuff. The more assets we have on our side, the more advantage we have on our side, the better. First, right. You know, the first rule of warfare: don't start a fair fight. Do not pick on somebody that's tougher than you.
Okay. All right, let's do it then. Cheers, Henrik, and raises a flagon to him.
Oh, and Sebastian just showed up. Sebastian, cheers! Come on in.
Yeah, come on in. Come on, Sebastian. Let me give you a go. And it's had a few. Sorry, well, Sebastian.
So your role. I think Sebastian was wanting some mental healing. So I think Sebastian was going to take the rest of the mental healing from Henrik.
And physical. Is there a bonus in the pub for physical healing? I feel like
there was a +2. He says, I'm just going to check that. Local tavern.
Nah, Anna was too quick with the drinks, I'm afraid. There, Sebastian. She's sort of poked you a little bit, and that's about it.
One player character per level can gain +2 to their physical recovery roll. So yeah, you can roll for your own physical recovery within the pub.
I
think. No, it's a physical. Anyway. Well, I mean, Julian is dispensing physical healing in the infirmary.
He was, but he was busy with Tyker and Maude and things. Sebastian tagged along with us.
Well, yeah. I mean, Julian knocked it out the park with 3 successes, which is 9 points of healing.
Nice.
So, Julian literally could heal all 3 of them.
Right, and so I got 6 mental, and I used 2.
I used 1.
1. So there's a bunch left over.
Well, nobody else is there, so nobody else will benefit from that.
Sebastian is.
Yeah, Sebastian can benefit from it if Sebastian's there for the mental stuff. Absolutely. You can't do both, Sebastian. You can't be in 2 places at the same time. If everyone had sat and had this conversation in the infirmary all together, then everybody could have benefited from some mutual.
But no, healing. Everybody just thinks about themselves.
Anna's not a fan of the infirmary. She bobbled away.
Okay, the other thing that I was thinking, Anna and Sebastian, was that if we went, because both of your compass readings were due south because we just went north, so they both ended up at the same place. But if we went a bit west, maybe to the university at Lund, or someplace that was within 1 or 2 days travel on train, if we went someplace to the southwest that had a university, Lund is the one I just thought of. But we could not only go to the library there to see if there's anything about Natrums, which we're still also worried about, but also you could take a different compass bearing.
But I don't really need to do the compass bearing. It's sort of like I've got a blood sniffing dog, but it's in like a little pocket size thing.
Right, but he's far away, many miles away.
Yeah, but I can just travel till I find him.
Okay, but if we went to the west and we took another compass bearing, we could plot those out on a map to see whether or not he's on land or in the water in the Merfolk Kingdom. You know what I mean?
I just don't like visiting libraries, really.
Well, you can just pull the heavy books down from the top shelf for me. You don't have to actually read it. We'll read it.
I suppose I should be looking at mermaids.
And you can go to the north and the south of the city while we're in the library and take 2 different compass readings to pinpoint where he would be.
Okay.
Because if it's in the middle of the ocean, we know it's mermaids. But if it points to Copenhagen, he's in jail.
Yeah. Okay. And Henrik, would you mind not mentioning the pirates anymore?
Sure.
Thank you.
I'm sorry. I thought they were cool. That's
I mean, yes, possibly. Who knows?
And like he has a cool piratey name now, right? He changed his name.
I mean, I feel like there's cooler pirate names out there.
Okay, but it's still, what was it? It's not Crimson Dynamo, I keep saying. What is it actually?
He's going by the Red Watcher at the moment.
Come on, that's a badass pirate. A regular, like, legal person doesn't call themselves the Red Watcher.
No, they don't.
Come on. So that's why I'm just, let's try to get a bearing on what's going on here.
Okay.
The Red Watcher. Come on. That's a comic book.
Okay.
Hi, I'd like to hire you for a totally normal legal venture. Oh, sure. What's your name? The Red Watcher.
How do I get healed, please?
What, physically?
And I have a mantle.
So physically, obviously, Maude can treat you, but she can't treat you until
she's done.
Yes. Mental. I mean, depending on your damage, of course, you can just spend time with
William.
Your memento.
Oh, could do. All right, let's do that then.
Because you can heal 2 points with your memento.
Let's do that.
Just as a reminder. Yes, no? So
Yes.
what do people want to do?
Well, we're done in the pub. We're gonna wander back to the castle.
Crimson Dynamo genuinely is a comic character. That doesn't in any way, shape, or form surprise me.
No, I know. He fights Iron Man. Yeah. He's a Russian. He fights Iron Man.
Oh, dear.
Okay. So. You spend the day working on each other. The day kind of passes without mishap. I'm assuming you all go to bed and rest. So, because you've had a restful day at home, you're all able to have a good night's sleep, which means you are all able to heal an additional 2 anybody that has anything left.
Back to full things.
Okay. And the next day.
So have I got rid of 3 or have I still got 1? Because I had 3.
Me too.
So if you, as I said, well, the physical, was yours 3 physical or 3 mental?
3 physical, 1 mental.
Okay. So you can heal 2 from your memento and 2 from overnight. And Maude, obviously,
Yes.
your physical would have been healed by Julian during the day. So then you could heal 2 overnight.
2 birds with 1 stone. Love it.
As it were.
Okay.
Okay. So you started with 3 fizz as well. Well, you can heal 2, as I said, overnight. So yeah. So you all get a good night's sleep, and the next morning you are downstairs having breakfast and feeling generally a bit happier about things. You know you've done something nice and something good, and you've been able to look after yourselves for a little bit, and you've had like over 24 hours with nothing happening to you.
When something comes along,
and as you're eating dinner, there is a against the window, and any of you that look towards that particular window will see a pigeon on the window ledge.
Oh,
Taps its beak against the window.
oh, Anna's going to go let the pigeon in.
When you open the window, the pigeon has a scroll tied to its leg.
Anna's going to stroke the pigeon and take the scroll.
Okay.
Feed it some breakfast.
Oh, the pigeon is looking very rough.
Oh no, poor pigeon! In your cupboard.
Yeah, it's clearly elderly and seen better days.
Has done this many times, like
Oh,
yeah.
Steal Julian's toast and give it to the pigeon.
Hey,
It needs it more than you. All right, here you go. Here's a letter for us.
So it's in your handout, Anna.
Here you go. It's an invitation. Dear Society, forgive an old man calling on someone so far away, but I know not what to do. Some time back, my good friend of many years, Oscar Mork, sadly passed away. I told him on his deathbed that I would look out for his family. As elder of Snorum, not sure about that place, it is my task to keep watch over all my flock, but I felt a special need to care for those closest to me. His daughter has gone missing, and not her alone. Several of the village are unexplained in their departures. The beasts of the woods stir in strange ways these days. It is not safe to be abroad alone, especially in the dark. Odd calls come from the forests. The church is dilapidated since our priest disappears, and people talk of the old ways. Please, if you have it in you, come to Snorum and find out what is happening to our folk. I am old and muddled, have not the wherewithal to find her myself. Yours in desperation, Ignavar Karanskville. Okay. There's no L in that, so I'm not quite sure where the L came from in my trying to pound
Ingvar Kransvik.
Thank you, Julian. Yes. Well, I guess that's our next mission.
Right, I suppose I'm off upstairs to see what I can find out about Snorum.
I guess I'll go pick something up from the occult workshop.
Julian takes his toast with him.
Oh, and the pigeon. Anna's going to take the pigeon with her and find some sort of box or something to put it in for a bit.
Anna always wanted a pet.
I could keep the pigeon! It looks like it's going to die, though. I'm not quite sure if I'm okay for that.
Julian shouts down, if he hears this, you can't keep the pigeon, it's someone else's pet. It's a carrier pigeon, it has a job.
I could keep it for a little bit.
It's time it retired.
Yeah, exactly. I'm going to give it a good life here. They don't need to know.
It'll be a homing pigeon. It will be trying to go home. It will be distressed.
It's not. It's look at it. Anna strokes it in her hand. It's fine.
Well, for now, yes, but
Oi! Didn't you nick William off someone?
It's cool.
I'm fairly certain that I paid for him.
I'm not sure you did, mate.
Well, in that case, I asked very nicely, and it wasn't like I stole him.
Well, I will ask the pigeon very nicely. Would you like to stay here? The pigeon says yes.
Not a lot of meat on those pigeons, but okay.
We're
whatever.
not
We'll
eating
give
my
it time.
pigeon. Anna
We'll
puts
give
it on her shoulder and goes off to find some seeds.
We'll give it time. I will also go to the library to look up Snorum.
Okay. So those going to do some research can give you know the thing.
I'm sick of this.
So this wasn't written into the story, but I've got to share it with you anyway.
Right.
The village of Snorum, while it sounds like a very cute name, was named after a nursery rhyme.
Oh no.
One of them kind of nursery rhymes.
I think it's also a Pokemon as well.
So
It is, yeah, it blocks the path, doesn't it? That big
it's
green
like
thing.
one of these. It's like something that you say when you're skipping.
Snorum,
Right.
Snorum.
No, there's three parts to the chant that you use, and when they were doing a census, Sweden was doing a census back in the 1600s. The person who was doing the census in that part of Sweden came across these hamlets, and the people who lived there go, well, they said, what's your hamlet called? What's the name of your place? And they said, what do you mean? It's not called anything. It's just where we live. And so he took the three neighboring hamlets and named them after the three lines of this nursery rhyme thing that people use. And so you've got these three neighboring hamlets that are all named after this one, like nursery rhyme. True story. There we go.
What's the nursery? I love Andrew facts, but like honestly, what is the nursery rhyme?
Oh, okay. I'll find it. I've got it written down.
I need to know now. I'm invested.
Okay. Hang on,
I
I've
could
got it here.
make up a rhyme. I'm not offering to make up a rhyme.
So it's Schnip, Schnapp, Schnorum, Heich, Basolum. And so, yeah, there's...
That's what Merlin says.
Hmm?
Merlin says that.
Yes,
Snip, snap, snorum.
Heich, Basolorum.
It's how he turns Wart back into a human, I'm sure.
Yes, it is. And so you
That's
have
where it's
the
from.
neighbouring places are Schnip, Schnapp, and Schnorum, and there's also Heich, Basorum as another one.
That's wonderful. Oh my God. Snorant. Oh. Double headbutt.
It's kind of cute. Anyway, totally unrelated, and it's doesn't make part of the information, but I just had to share it because it's so cute.
Cute. Right, so I find approximately nothing.
Somebody has just messaged, wait, Andrew facts, is this a thing?
Andrew facts is the thing, okay? So no matter what situation you're in, no matter where you are, if Andrew knows a thing, like a lot of the time it's historical, but sometimes it's just local general curiosity. He will just come out with them, and you get them at random intervals, and you can always tell when you're going to get one because Andrew sort of like rises up. I'm sure he gains a whole like inch or two in height because he knows a thing, and he's going to tell you the thing. And it was actually, I can't take credit for naming it. My cousin came down to Folkestone, and Andrew, we were walking through the park, and Andrew was just like, and the Lees Cliff Hall has been open since such and such. And, you know, and here is our little amphitheatre, and this is such and such. And so, you know, and all of these different things
And
that she
this
didn't
park
ask
was
for.
made because of this. And
Yes,
this
and the
happened.
architect was this, and it was to put people in work at the time, yada yada yada. And like, and Libby just said, time for another Andrew fact. So yes, Andrew facts is an ongoing thing. They're actually sometimes really interesting. I don't know how he's got space for it all up there.
He hasn't got space for anything else. Nothing useful. But you can drop me in most random places in the world and I'll come up with something.
Just as long as you don't say 110%. We don't have
depending on what
the
it
context.
is. Yes, context. You can't,
Anyway,
Snorum.
Snorum! To Snorum we go.
Absolutely nothing about it. It's just a random hamlet with a silly name.
How far is it away from us by rail?
Right, let us open the map. Now I feel like Dora the Explorer. So let's bring the map and zoom in. I shall share this with everyone that's online. So Snorum is here. If people have got the map open. Okay.
Sorry, dude. Do it again. I just got the map open here.
It's a damn long way away.
I do not. It's also due north. Great.
Useful, isn't it?
How long is it going to take us to get there?
Would it be faster going by water?
I was thinking that.
oh,
No, because you can get nearly the whole way there by train. So no. No, it'll take you. It'll take you a day and a bit. So yeah.
On the flipping train again.
Anna's going
Train
to
again.
bobble in as they're researching and be like, "Oh, any luck?" And they're like, "No." She's like, "Do we want to research then just forests or things that can happen if a church falls to disrepair?"
That's a good call. Can I do another learning, Andrew Slade?
What, churches and stuff in the area?
Yeah. Lore around sort of churches and Vaesen and stuff that we've got in our archive, maybe. If there's no priest in a church for a long time, what happens?
Okay. Is that what you're looking up, Anna?
I was looking up Forest Vaesen.
Forest Vaesen. Okay.
Do I do another learning roll?
Yes, please. Because you're looking up a whole new thing. Okay, so with one success, Anna, you discover that there are a vast range of Vaesen. See what I did there? That can be found within woodlands. Nothing, obviously, with the information you've got, jumps out particularly at you. But you come across something. I'll give you a few names, and if there's anything you want to specifically read up on, you can. But will neither confirm nor deny whether anything grabs your attention particularly. So there is something called the Ash Tree Wife. Ghosts can be found in forestry areas.
We've had enough of those for a while.
Obviously, there is the Grim, which you've also come across. Night ravens are often found in woodland areas, particularly near churches or crossroads. Bizarrely, trolls,
Mm.
Vaetir, who of course you've come across before, and then woodwife is another interesting one, and then you get the general. No, I said ash tree wife.
Oh, beg pardon.
And then obviously most general Vaesen can be in woods, depending on what else is around the woods, because obviously Nice, if there are houses within the woods, can be there. You can have werewolves. I've already said trolls, haven't I? Fairies can be present in there. And less common, but you do get the odd will-o'-the-wisp.
Anna relays all these to people, and then she'd like to look up woodwives.
Okay. So that's...
Yeah, the only thing the guy said was beasts, so I don't think it's a will-o'-the-wisp.
Okay.
The woodwoes.
So with one success, I will give you...
I got 2 successes.
You got one success. You did your roll. You've rolled again, have you?
I rolled again to research woodwives in particular.
Oh, specifically.
Yeah.
Okay. In which case, I will share some stuff with you. Oh, God, I hate it when this does that. When it doesn't copy and paste properly.
The letter said that beasts act weirdly. The beasts of the woods stir in strange ways these days.
Indeed.
It was more the odd calls that come from the forest. I wasn't sure what that was. I suppose that could be the beasts acting in strange ways. I'm going to call my pigeon Percy.
It's whatever page of the book you're looking through he shits on is the lucky one. That's how you know.
No, Percy wouldn't shit on the book.
This is your first day with Percy. You don't even know what
I
he's
could
like.
get a vibe. And it strokes the bedraggled, half-dead pigeon.
Well, this is ridiculous. I am going to read this out because this is just, it's copied as gobbledygook for some reason. So you find a quote from Carl Linnaeus, dated May the 19th, 1732. The woods are composed of grey alders and birches with witches' brooms. Nescio cur? In brackets. My house collapsed several times during today's trip through Angermand. On one occasion, I sustained a fracture. In the glow of the fire, I now write of a sight that took my mind off the pain. Encamped for the night, I emptied my bladder near a brook, when suddenly I saw 3 moose. 1 white, 1 brown, and 1 black, crowned with magnificent antlers. On the back of the white one rode a woman with antlers on her forehead. She was beautiful, with fair skin and green eyes. I could see from her look that we had her permission to visit the forest. So with further research, you find out that the woodwife is part of the forest and is its guardian. She appears as a human woman, but can also take the form of a tree, a rock, or an animal. There is always something strange about her. She might have cloven hooves, for example, a tail, skin with a greenish glow, or a back covered with bark like a hollow tree trunk. She is often accompanied and protected by animals, wolves, bears, or dogs. However, the woodwife can also be capricious. Humans who harm the animals of the forest, particularly capercaillies and deer, might be subject to punishment. Her victims are spellbound or led astray, wandering aimlessly until they go mad, fall ill, or grow old. But the woodwife can also be kind and help lost children find their way home, or warn of forest fires. It is said that the woodwife seduces people. Once they fall in love with her, they will never be the same again. All that remains is a yearning for the forest and solitude. Some say that people have had children with the woodwife, and that these have grown strong and powerful. Other guardians of nature include mine guardians, nymphs of the springs, ship gnomes, and lake wives.
Fabulous. That sounds possibly a nice creature to meet. We could, if it is one of those, I feel like we should recruit it to the Natrum cause.
Yep. All right. I guess we'll make preparations to travel up there tomorrow morning.
I mean, does anyone want to research any of the others, like the ash tree wife, for example?
That sounds cool. I'll research that. Sure.
Is there perhaps also a book of Forest Vaesen or something that we can take with us? I'm always very upset that we can never take things with us. And
I mean, I've got a, Anna holds up the one she was.
I've never said you can't.
We have taken Maud frequently takes books with her.
Yeah.
Well, let me take something about Forest Vaesen or forest mythology or something.
Here then, Anna hands over the book she was just reading from about Forest Vaesen with the whole thing of them.
Julian almost drops it and is like, right, thank you.
You're welcome.
Can I research Vaesen causes for changes in animal behavior? Okay. I need a good success for this, though, because that's a really, really random, specific thing to look up, which you don't get. So you find fuck all.
Literally every single Vaesen impacts them in some way.
Yeah. And it's just all mind-blowingly too much.
I mean, look at the cows.
Yeah.
I looked up ash tree wives.
And no, they are not born of the milk of a cow. Ash tree wives, what did you roll anyway? You got two. Fabulous. Right. Ash tree wife. So you find another quote from Carl Linnaeus, dated May the 16th, 1732. Let me just... In Hamraing grew the largest ash I ever beheld in these latitudes. It stood on the outskirts of the parish, surrounded by dilapidated dwellings. I wondered why no man, woman, or child would look at it or go anywhere near its roots. It took me much of the day to learn the answer. The ash tree wife. Some ash trees are inhabited by an ash tree wife, a terrifying female Vaesen that is bound to the tree, demanding offerings from the people at certain times of the year. She can haunt those who damage the tree, spread diseases, and twist people's minds. The ash tree wife resembles a human woman combined with certain features of the tree: long green hair, bark-like skin, and horns like branches. She controls the tree and all the greenery in its surrounding area. Right. So at this point, you guys have pretty much used your whole day.
Can I pick up something from the occult temple?
From the temple or the workshop?
From the workshop, sorry.
Let's see what you get. Roll the dice, roll the dice. Diddy, 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 boo.
I need to get rid of my holy water.
Where are we? No, you don't. Keep hold
don't
of your holy water.
I keep my holy water.
Yeah.
Is that what I got again?
Yep.
Good God. So much holy water.
Alas.
All right.
By the way, for those that are new watching this and haven't seen this map before, which I've just zoomed out of a little bit, so I shall reshare it again. All of the writing that you can see on it in red ink, they are the locations of the different mysteries that the society people have solved. So as you can see, they've traveled quite widely around Scandinavia as it stands at the moment. The one which is labeled Winter's Tale seems to be in the middle of the water because that was actually in St. Petersburg. Then you went to Russia for that one. So yes, there we go. A little aside. Didn't Anna drink her holy water before facing the last ghost? Yes, just gone to the workshop and got some more. Maybe the ghost worked on the water in her tummy. Nom nom nom.
Tasty.
Okay.
So are we going past? Sorry, Andrew, I wasn't zoomed in on the map when you showed us where Smurd is.
Snorum.
Okay.
I am pinging away.
I love the mangling of the names. It's wonderful.
Smurgen.
So is there any towns?
It's the Swedish.
It's not a proper session if we don't have the chef from the Muppets turning up.
So I'm pinging away.
Yeah, I got it now. You're up on the Pit River.
Yeah.
Is it near those hills?
Indeed.
So we'd be taking the train up to a cell and then going across country on a wagon?
Something like that. Yes.
Is a cell a fair-sized town that maybe has a library in it?
To be fair, you'll probably go to Olmea, to the end of the line. But I hadn't looked at that. There may be some sort of library.
Then we just travel north.
Oh, Patea.
Remember all of your
It's not on the line, so we'd go to Umea.
So
and then
yes,
get a carriage from there.
You can either get off at a cell or at Umea here, and then yes, you'd get a carriage up. I mean, yes, there is probably some sort of libraries in those with more or less information. They're not particularly big, so they probably wouldn't have a huge amount of information. You may get some local information, but remember, every time you go and do a learning run in a library, that's a minimum of 4 hours, depending on your success.
Right. And so we'd be taking a carriage from Umea up to that river, or would we be taking a boat from Umea to Patea?
No, you just get a carriage.
And would it take us to Patea or take us directly to the village that is not on the map?
More or less where you're going.
Okay. Well, I say that we haven't really found anything here. We should look for local legends around Umea before we hop on the carriage.
Sounds good.
All right, let's get all our gear sorted. We'll head out first thing in the morning.
Fabulous.
I'm going to recommend a second lantern, since we're in the woods, and also the what was that? The trapper's gear, hunter's gear.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, remember, you can go out and spend your money, and you've got the stuff that you can pick up from the castle.
Yeah.
My tripwire.
Well, so we got lantern number 1 and rope from the castle. I got those.
Mm-hmm.
And the third item was Julian's gun. I guess I will also take my pepper box.
Does Julian need to take a gun?
Julian's taking the gun. It's not even a big gun.
Yeah, but it's not really served us well. I'm not.
Well,
Excuse me?
we're gonna be in the woods.
No, I'm not having that. I'm not having that, Anna. In fact, the last time that we were in some, if you remember, some dank and dark tunnels, I single-handedly potentially saved a young girl's life with that same gun.
Yeah, and
That's
then
right.
you drew it on the sergeant.
That's more recent.
So those cancel each other out. That's fine. They cancel each other out. But you can still
Did you
use it
have
as a
the
signal
one
in the
before
woods,
that,
right?
Where you drew it on the guy in the tent?
Which guy in the tent?
The guy who wouldn't let us take the dead baby away.
You drew a gun on him.
I did. That's what it's for. Some people can't be persuaded.
So, bit of advice, Julian. Don't draw your gun unless you're actually going to shoot it. It doesn't work as a threat. All it's going to do is escalate the situation.
I'll think about it.
Okay, so second lantern and hunting equipment is going to be on our list. Yeah. Any other gear anyone can think about? I'm looking at the equipment page now. Hunting equipment. We've got a second hurricane lamp.
Maud's quarterstaff.
Maud's quarterstaff. Yeah, we got that.
Or don't you keep the quarterstaff in the? Excuse me.
Yeah, that's that's automatic because we haven't changed that. That's from the armory.
We get you have the derringer, the rope, and the lantern all kept in the cellar.
And the quarterstaff comes from the weapon cabinet, and my gun comes from the shooting range. So what we're going to buy is the hunting equipment and a second lantern.
So I'm assuming people are just going to use their cash rather than rolling for it.
I've got 2. I think that's enough to buy both of those just myself. Hunting equipment is... No, so I need 1 more point from somebody else to get a second lantern.
Sebastian?
Yep, Sebastian.
I've
got his credit card number.
You just shelled out for a lawyer.
He's got plenty.
It was only 2 for a lawyer. He's got plenty. There's just 1 more for that. Anything else? Anything else that you guys think we may need?
Out of yours, I think that's it.
For the woods?
I'm going out to I'm going to round up some of my herbs and make sure I take some herbs with me.
Oh, camp supplies is actually 1. If we had actually had a camp in the wilderness, that's 2 more points. An actual tent and stuff. Did you want to get that?
I think we're all right.
Oh, we need a tent?
For a full camp if we're going to be in the wilderness. I don't know if we are.
Is there a cage? Can I get a cage to put Percy in?
You've been summoned to the woods. You've been summoned to a village, haven't you? So.
Yeah. So shall I get camping equipment? That'll be 5 points in total. I use 2 of mine.
Is there any sort of cage?
Yeah, we can get like a little bird cage or something for you.
I'd like a little bird cage.
Okay. That's easy. We can get that.
Hey,
Are we getting the camp equipment though? Someone's got to have to carry that.
No.
Okay, fine. Is there any way we can get maps of the area, like proper good like surveyor's maps, like what do you call it? That's got like the graduation. That's got the
lines of latitude and stuff.
Yeah, or lines of height and stuff. Altitude. Yeah. Like a surveyor's map. Is there any chance we can get that out of the area?
I mean, you could probably hunt around and find somewhere that does it, but you'd need to do that the following day because you've used your entire day doing all your research and stuff, so you'd have to delay your departure by quite a bit.
But would we find it here, or would we have to get up there to get it?
I'd need you to roll for it.
Okay.
See if you can find somewhere, but we would be talking about you losing another day, in effect.
Do I think they would have it up there?
I don't know. Do you?
I don't know. I don't know who keeps surveyor's maps.
I mean, the university, for example, you in Uppsala, you'd go to the university.
All right, well, that's up to the rest of the group. That's the only other thing I could think of that we need. Hunting equipment. And we'll take the later train out. Do you guys want to do that?
Sounds good.
Okay, so then I will take someone along with me to the university to search for surveyor's maps of the Peat River.
Okay, so learning roll, please.
Yeah.
Nope. So the university seems to be missing certain bits of information, alas. So yeah.
All right, I'm ready to go. We can check again once we get to Umea.
Yes, so I think, should we turn in then?
Head off.
Head off in the morning.
Okay. So, traveling to Snorum.
Eh?
What are you aying?
You didn't read my message, did you?
Yes,
Did you?
we got the night before, haven't we? So,
Yes.
yep. Everyone goes to bed. Go on then.
Go on then what?
I did respond. Go ahead.
You said easy.
Yeah, easy. Of course you can. Easy.
Henrik?
Yeah.
Can I come in?
Sure.
Julian sort of slopes in. Julian slopes in and closes the door behind him.
Okay.
What status is Henrik in at the moment?
I'm just wearing my about to go to bed.
Are you in bed? Are you semi-dressed? What's going on?
No,
what trauma does Julian have to put up?
I'm wearing my pajamas and I'm sitting on the edge of the bed when you knock on the door.
Oh.
I slope in, take a couple of steps forward, and was like, let's talk.
Okay.
Is there a chair I can sit in?
Yeah, please. That one right there on my desk.
Julian sort of turns it around and brings it not too close, but a little away from Henrik. And he thinks about what he's going to say for a second. Oh, you're bringing it back so that we know where we are. Wait, we've got to get the room up.
My room's got the purple in it.
Yeah. So people watching online now have a close-up of Henrik's bedroom, which is so.
Anyway, yes, we're in there. So, you do understand the main two reasons why we've had issues in recent times.
Go on.
No, I want to hear that you know them.
For some bizarre reason, you seem to have it out for me, and I...
It's not a reason, that's a fact.
Okay. I believe that secrets are going to get us all killed, and going off by oneself is going to get us all killed.
Well, I don't do that anymore, do I? However, you seem to think that I have secrets that I should talk about.
Yeah.
I do not.
How do you know?
How
you
do I
should
know
talk
I don't
about
have secrets? Anyone?
No,
should
how do you know
about?
that you shouldn't talk about them?
Because
It seems to me like I know you've been paying attention, but maybe haven't put this all together. Every single mystery, every single mission that we've been on could have been solved way easier if people around us didn't keep things to themselves or lie or hold on to secrets. Have you noticed that? That's occurred every single one?
Yes, and you have told them everything without keeping anything back, and I have no doubt in my mind that people have died because of that, Henrik.
Died because of keeping secrets.
Died because you told them things that they should not have known, with information that should have been kept in the company.
Okay, no,
itself.
I don't know what you're. I'm unsure.
I'm
of what
sure
you're
you
talking
don't,
about.
and that is why we continue to have an issue.
So, what was the secret I told that cost someone their lives?
I don't know, but the fact is that you are the one who keeps talking about things when things should be kept closer to the chest. I told I trusted someone with some incredibly important information once upon a time. Something that I hoped would bring us closer together, something that I trusted someone with my life. And the next thing, because it was not understood that I had no choice in the matter, I was run out with pitchforks, and I have never been able to return to my home country since.
But you understand, that's unfortunate. I'm sad to hear that, and I'm sad that that person used the information in a less than helpful way, or in fact, in an incredibly terrible way. However, we're in the society now. This is important. What we're doing here is important.
I agree.
So we have to be loyal to each other. I
agree.
So if you told me, here's a secret that might affect all of us, and I don't want you to tell anyone else, I won't. I have done that previously for other people. Not a problem. However, the fact that we're keeping secrets from each other. I told you one the other day. Yeah?
What secrets do you believe I am keeping? I told you something I didn't feel you should know.
The memory that I saw might perhaps your origin story with a black dog that transformed into something else.
You keep talking about a black dog. For the love of Christ, there was no black dog. I saw no black dog.
What did you see?
I was running through the woods for my life, and then I wasn't in the woods anymore. And even if there had been a black dog, I would not have noticed it on account of running for my life. That's the secret that I don't want you to know. When I became whatever I am, it was the most cowardly moment of my life. And ever since then, I have tried my best to keep those that I care about safe. So I don't tell anyone anything that they don't need to know. I have told you all more than I think I have ever said to another person in years out of mind.
I'm glad to hear that part, because I think that's what we need. And I'm sorry to hear about yourself, but it's good to admit such things for God. I have never known you the entire time, the year and a bit that we've been together. I've never known you to be a cowardly person. So that's not how I think of you. And if you never want me to tell that story again, I won't. But the point is that we can't be keeping these secrets from each other, because
I agree, but there are secrets that the society itself needs to keep. When we are talking to people who we do not know, if we tell them information that we know that they do not need, we have no way of knowing how things could end up.
I agree with that 100%. This society has to keep secrets, but we shouldn't be keeping them from each other.
I agree.
That's what I've been worried about.
Ask me what secret you think I'm keeping, and I swear to the God, if you say a chupacabra thing.
I wasn't about to, but Now that you've brought it up. No, I'm just kidding.
I am not a chupacabra. I don't even know how I would be. Those are in the Americas, I'm fairly certain.
I think Captain Coombe is also worried about you slipping off by yourself.
When have I done that recently?
Well, recently would be a couple of weeks ago, I think, when we did the...
Julian folds his arms, waiting.
Okay, well, probably in the last couple months. The whole point is we got to stick together. We don't need another... Remember when you had the weird fever fit in the room downstairs? When we were having lunch and you had the skin crawlies?
What has that got to do with anything?
I'm saying that we should stick together in case something like that ever happens again. I care about the team, Dr. Summerby.
You need to act like it. You also need to stop this arrogance as well. This is why I've been concerned in recent times that you might be faking that you're even a priest. Your lack of empathy. It would never be allowed in the Church of England. I don't understand how you could stand over a man who was also a priest and intimate that the better man survived.
I do not believe I did that.
That's why I punched you.
Are you talking about when the thing in the church with the creature? No, I didn't intimate that the better man survived. I said specifically that I wasn't the target of the creature.
The way you said it.
So I was safe.
Yes.
Okay, the way I said it.
No remorse or empathy.
The way I say something doesn't deserve coming to blows. It was in the heat of the moment. If I misspoke or used a poor turn of phrase, because
then you should rethink whether you are suited to being a priest.
God has put me in the exact place that I need to be. Maybe
I have
you
met
should
one
act.
of those, and he could make very poor decisions sometimes.
Well, I guess I'll agree with that. But I think you should ask yourself if you are in the place that you need to be.
No, I am not. I haven't been for a long time.
Would you like to talk about that?
To you?
Sure. I'm here.
When I believe that you have some empathy, I will consider it. And I underline consider.
Very well. You know I'll be waiting.
Comrades of mine have died because the wrong person found out information, because we thought that every now and again we could just let loose, have a drink with one another, and get to know a local, perhaps, for example.
Sure.
It did not end well. Please consider more about what you say to people who we do not know, and until we know them, we cannot trust them.
Fair. But we have to trust everyone here within the society. Otherwise, we're not going to make it.
At some point, I am certain I will come to trust you again. In the meantime, I'll do what I can about your upcoming date. And Julian gets up and heads for the door.
Go with God.
And Julian slams the door behind him. Andrew, you're muted.
I forgot I had done that. Yes, everyone will hear the door slam. And on that note, people, we are at time.
Oh, so we are.
So I was prepared to let us overrun just to see where you two would go with that. So, yes. Well, ladies and gentlemen.
It's so frustrating. Henrik has this thing in his mind and he can't see anything else. It's so frustrating for Julian.
Oh no, bless Henrik. He's so innocent. He just doesn't think things as deeply as Julian was. Oh my god, Hannah's conversation with him in the pub. I just wanted to give him a hug.
You get that that I could be, you know, hanged if you say that shit out loud.
Little Henrik, he's like, yay.
So that we can at least let our audience get on with their evenings, let's wrap up. So we finished the mystery. So that means we get to do development points.
Ooh.
So, but we got the boathouse, and what was the second thing last time?
You went for the botanical gardens.
Botanical gardens, right.
So I'm going to have to, at some point, find some time to add those to the map. And I haven't even decided how they're going to look yet. So I'm going to have to design those. So, yes. But you had those. They will be available to you when you return from Snorum or wherever you end up. But I have put the text. So for those that are interested, I have updated the text so that you guys know what you get with the. So I'll read those out to you first so you can tell. So the botanical garden, a glazed garden with gorgeous greenery and fragrant flowers. An overgrown part of the grounds with particularly exotic plant conceals crumbling arches, broken glass and stone pillars. A player character who spends a scene in the garden heals 2 mental conditions. So it means you can now heal yourselves there without needing any help. And that is just simply a scene. So basically a description, tell me what you're doing, etc., etc., etc. And then the boathouse. Something lingers, not malevolent, but mournful. A trace of Harold Ore remains, bound not by chains, but by memory. The water stills when you arrive. A journal is found tucked beneath the floorboards, pressed flowers between its pages. Before a mystery, one player character may gain the advantage echoes on the water. A fleeting dream or vision seen in the reflection on the water, offering a vague but true insight into coming events. So you can use that if somebody goes to the boathouse before each mystery. The group may also bring Harold's pressed flower journal once per mystery. And once per mystery, you can use it to identify a plant-based weakness of a Vaesen, neutralize a natural hazard such as cursed vegetation, spores, magical roots, or gain the advantage lingering regret, which gives +1 to recovery rolls from a single mental condition. The final page of the journal reads, "Forgive me, I never wanted it to end this way."
So we get echoes and the book?
Yes.
Nice.
So the echoes can only be used beforehand.
Right.
So we'll give you a flavour of something that may or may not happen. And then you get that. So, development points. So for those that are watching this and haven't seen this before, when they complete a mystery, they earn what's called development points. And they can spend these development points to expand and improve upon the castle. So the botanical garden, the boathouse that I just read out, they were improvements that they spent after their last mystery. And then you have to wait a mystery before you get the benefits of those things. So did you play at least one scene at headquarters? Well, most of the bloody mystery was there, so yes. Did you encounter a new type of Vaesen? Nope.
I think we met ghosts before.
Met ghosts before.
Yeah.
Did you visit a place of magic?
Boathouse?
The boathouse wasn't a place of magic. Magic was done, but the place
done to it.
Is the occult temple a place of magic?
Yeah, but that's part of your house. I'm not going to give you points for going to the occult temple.
Going downstairs.
But we don't often do mysteries in our house.
No, but you do go to the occult temple every single time, or
Oh.
pretty much. So no, sorry. Were you subjected to magic?
Black
Yeah.
Cloud.
You were. So yes, absolutely. So that's 2. Did you bring occult books or other important items back to headquarters? Alas, no, because you didn't leave. Did you make any important contacts? Well, to the contrary, you actually got 2 killed.
Yeah.
So no. Was the mystery particularly difficult and epic?
No.
I mean,
What do you mean? It was 5 episodes long. It was supposed to be a side quest.
So was it difficult and epic, or were you just difficult?
Actually, it was.
It was really difficult. We made it
For
more
us.
difficult. But yeah.
Did
Well,
you
I mean-
increase the difficulty of your own mystery? Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. To be fair, it is on your vote. So if the majority of people seem to think that it was, then you get the point for
I
that.
vote yeah.
I vote for 1 point for actually burying the ghost that we have on thing. That's sort of like in between 5 and 6. Like it's we buried an important contact and we brought the bones back to being healed.
So, did you solve the mystery? Yes. So that's 4 development points that you've got for this. So I will add that to the castle now. So well done for that. So you have 5 development points in total for you to think about. And XP. So again, for those people who are new, at the end of every session, they get experience points based on things that they do or things that happen during that particular session, which they can then use to upgrade elements of their character. So did you participate in the session? Well, yes, you all did. So you all get the 1 XP. We had the annals that were done last time, thanks to Julian. So that's another one. Did you confront any Vaesen?
Yeah.
Yes. So you get another one. Did you identify a previously unknown Vaesen? No. Were you affected by your dark secret? Message me if you believe you do. So again, for people that are new, dark secret is basically something that is very intrinsic for that particular character. It is so they have an event that makes them able to see Vaesen, but they also carry a dark secret. Now I'm fairly flexible with this one. Quite often it's not just about their dark secret, that they can combine in stuff towards with stuff that turned them into being able to see Vaesen. So different things that kick that one off. So that's 3. Did you take risks to protect other people?
Yes.
What?
We in the boathouse took risks to go get the body out, and then the seance people took a risk to distract us.
I literally jumped in to save Anna, knowing there was a ghost that would probably electrocute me or something down there.
So I would actually say that the only risks taken were by Anna and Julian.
I feel like the seance people took risks, but considering last time we went to the seance, it took.
They were just trying to distract him, to be fair, sadly.
It doesn't mean they weren't taking a risk.
Yeah.
But
Some of them were quite mangled.
I was going to, okay,
Risk.
Taika, absolutely. No, I'm going to let Taika take that, because Taika was on the verge of death and still took part. So, in which case I have to give you, okay, so, oh, got it. You can all have one, whatever.
Hey.
Yay. Have you learnt anything?
Yes.
You can manipulate your GM. So, yeah, what have you learned?
We learned about wood wives, ash tree wives. We learnt some other stuff.
Some other stuff.
Anna read Julian's journal and learnt a lot.
Yeah, I'm impressed that Anna has stayed quiet about that, to be fair.
Me too.
And we're 90% sure that Taika is not a werewolf.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So that's
I don't
1,
know.
2,
I think that's a no.
3, 4, 5. Did you develop something in your headquarters? Yes. That's 6. Did you perform it?
You're not getting anything for the learning one?
Yeah, I've said that one.
Oh, I thought we were already on 5.
No, you're on 5 now.
Okay.
Oh, he was counting them, not listening.
Did you perform an extraordinary action?
No.
No, not really. So 6 points for everyone. Those people who think, as I said, those people who think their dark secret has been affected need to let me know, and we'll go from there.
And sorry, just to double check, Andrew. So our experience point that we just got for developing something in our headquarters, that was for the boathouse, and
No.
Oh, that's for this one.
So you've now got 5 development points to spend in total. And if anybody can hear Mark dreaming in the background, my apologies.
Right, but I'm asking what. So we got. Did you develop something in your headquarters? 7 for experience points.
Oh,
that
yes.
Development is for the boathouse.
That was the boathouse and the.
Okay, so we still have 1 pending for the new thing, whatever we build.
What do you mean? One what pending?
Like we have 5 development points, but that's not going to be ready until after we're done this.
No, you have
version.
those 5. You've got those 5 development points you can spend at any point you like.
Right.
Yeah.
So, but this 1 experience for developing something at headquarters was attributable to the building the boathouse.
Correct.
Yeah, that's it.
And the botanical garden. Yeah.
Yes. Cool.
Okay. Right. If anybody has any questions.
Yes, I do. When is our next session?
Oh, yes.
Does Friday work with people next week?
No.
Or normal
Friday
Friday?
the 5th.
The other option is, if people prefer, we can stick with Sundays.
I quite like Fridays, to be honest.
I like Fridays as well. Especially because I'm going to be starting working. I'm working on Mondays. Friday the 5th is good for me.
Okay.
At a regular time?
Yep. Okay, so you hear it first here, people watching online. Next Friday, 7 p.m. UK time.
This Friday.
Yep, this coming Friday.
Friday the 5th.
That's good. We had
So-
a week and a half off, and now we have only 5 days to the next session. Excellent.
I know. How good is that? Which means I've really got to get preparing. Okay, so thank you to the players around me, and thank you people who are watching. Hope you've enjoyed yourselves, and those who are new, you can catch up with previous episodes on the YouTube channel or on Moonbeam, and hopefully we shall see you all next week. Take care and goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.